Welcome everybody to Starcade in a Six Pack. Basement and I did this when we first started this channel. We actually did a watch along.
It was on your channel and it was uploaded.
Was it? Okay, and we uploaded it, but this was an idea that I had to do, and it's a drinking game. So I hope you all.
Lord.
So I skipped over the second Starcade. The second Starcade was okay.
Yeah. Not as
the main event match, and I'll get to it. But the main event match was pretty good, but it ended kind of fucked up because Joe Frazier didn't know what the finish was supposed to be, and Joe Frazier literally, he was a boxer, if you know that, and he was the referee during the match, and he stopped the fight because Dustin Rhodes was bleeding. Dusty, excuse me, I call him Dustin all the time. Dusty Rhodes was bleeding, so he called the match off, and the winner won $1 million, so Ric Flair, wheeling, dealing, that's where the moniker came from. That's where it started, essentially. So what happened? The main event of this is the Gathering. Dusty Rhodes was really good he liked naming pay-per-views, not just Starcade, but like Starcade, A Flair for the Gold, Starcade, The Gathering, and that's what this one is. This is Starcade 85, The Gathering, and it's just a collection. I think the undercard to this is Tully Blanchard versus Magnum TA in an I Quit match for the U.S. title in a steel cage. So the build to this match is really good. This is where Triple H gets his ideas from Dusty on how to long-term storytell, which is essentially this, I think, and you can kind of see, you'll see it. If you watch the first match, you can kind of see the disappointment of the first time when Cody Rhodes lost to Roman, and then the elation of what happens in the following year. So if you don't know, Dusty Rhodes does win the title.
Spoiler.
But, well, everybody knows. If you're a fan of wrestling, the history, Dusty Rhodes wins, but he has to relinquish the title the next day because there will be it's a fuck finish. It's a Dusty Rhodes finish is what they call it. So you'll see.
Okay, so we're watching Starcade 1985 for everybody out there. If you have the network in Canada, or if you're somewhere else, I guess it's on Hulu or some shit. What the fuck's on?
It's on Peacock.
On Peacock. If you want to watch along with us, we'll give a small countdown before we start. It is some old school wrestling, and JP's devised some drinking rules around it, which sounds like anytime anything happens, you just drink.
Yeah.
So anytime Johnny Weaver, who is a commentator, now this pay-per-view takes place in two different places. It takes place in Greensboro, North Carolina, which is where the first two came from, and the Omni in Atlanta.
Do you think they'll ever do that again?
It would
having two venues.
You know what I say they do? If they're going to have WrestleMania be 2 nights, have it in 2 different cities.
Yeah.
Just saying.
That would triple their revenue right there.
But
the only problem is if you want to do like trickle over from night 1 to night 2, you're going to have to get that fucking red eye.
Well, you still have them close enough together that they can drive.
Right. So you can have, if it's going to be in Minneapolis, you could have it in night 1.
Honestly, I think it would make
Chicago
or Milwaukee.
Well, yeah. Well, they want to go to indoor stadiums.
I think they also like the idea of selling like packages to Mania, like the 2 night and the Raw type thing.
I'm just saying they could do it.
It would be. I like the idea. Not like you might not need to do like WrestleMania, but like if you did a SummerSlam where you could take advantage of the weather and like the in a place.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if the place had better weather, open stadium, and it was like got dark at like 9:30 p.m. or something, you could kind of swap back and forth,
If you could.
which would be kind of cool. But anyways, yeah, that's the plan, right? We're gonna watch this. We should get it going because it's fucking 3-hour long pay-per-view.
It is. So if you're gonna play along, you have to, Johnny Weaver looks away from the camera, you have to drink. If there is a roll-up pin, like a schoolboy, and it's a pin, and it's a finish, that's the finish of the match, you got to drink. Anytime a suplex or a clothesline is a finish, you have to drink. And a Ric Flair move, you have to drink. Anytime there's blood, you have to drink.
As the night goes on, Ric Flair moves become everything. Just like
they do.
I'm thinking of Ric Flair. Drink.
If you watch the first one, it essentially is.
It devolves into a problem.
It devolves into a huge problem. So,
now I'm hoping that Heather can be kind of like judge, jury, and executioner here with these rules.
She's not drinking unless she's.
Well, my mind goes to mush.
Taken.
I ate. Yes.
She ate, so we will get there.
All right, we'll do our best to keep up on the rules. What's up to the chat, everybody? We got Jurgen, Alpha, Kratos, Federico.
We are at 000s, everybody. So we're at zeros.
We have not started yet. We'll give a 5-second countdown when we're about to start. Alpha says, so you basically have to drink for literally everything. And he is 100% right.
Yes.
I'm gonna, I mean, not true.
Show starts, drink.
Essentially with this one.
All right, well, I'm good to go. I don't know about you guys.
I am waiting on Heather. She is.
You guys do have the share screen not being shared.
Correct.
Yeah, we don't have Discord open in the stream. No.
Okay, good.
No, if you can see, we're not even on.
Yeah, I know. I'm just like, if you have the.
I muted.
Okay.
He has it open, but I told him to mute it. Yes.
Okay, perfect. Everything's beautiful. Federico gives a little chuckle. That son of a bitch. Or a smiley face. I don't know what the fuck.
Dude, guys, if you don't understand, me and Basement did this like
when we were living in the apartment just before Wendy was born.
Wendy was just like.
This is episode 2 of Starcade Six Pack, like 5 years later.
But this is actually my favorite Starcade pay-per-view, if not for the wrestling. Johnny Weaver.
We're also hopefully going to be joined by Connor.
He said he will be here right now. He's taking care of some things with somebody else. So he is... And I can't divulge into what that is. That's not
because he didn't tell us, so we don't know.
I do know, but
he's robbing a bank.
He is.
Sperm bank.
Sperm bank.
Stay useful somehow.
But,
he loves his sperm.
So we're gonna start this. There's a lot of matches on here. So and a lot of them might be short. They might be long. So. You're not going to know who half these people are, but I will tell you and explain to you who they are if you're confused by them. So
I will speak.
Are we ready? Again, this is Starcade 85. If you're in the U.S., it's on Peacock. If you are in...
Nope, Cody found it, so that's good. Because he's going to be watching along with us.
We're on zeros. And I know, Cody, you don't drink, but you can...
You can do a shot
Have some water.
Have some water.
Drink some water. From fruit juice.
Or fruit juice or...
An energy drink.
Whatever
just
cranks your...
the boat there, man.
Quit being a pussy. I'm just kidding.
Slurp down some sperm.
I kid. Or that, too.
All right. Well, I'm ready to go. If you want to give us the 5-second countdown there, JP.
Right. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1... Go.
Oh, beautiful music. That's all I'm going to say.
70s porn music.
It does sound like 70s porn music. I hope it's also like 70s porn.
Yeah.
Wrestling in '98. Oh, that's a good year to start, Cody.
Yeah.
Look at all these polo fucks.
In 1998? Yeah.
Hey, it's Tony
I
Schiavone.
started watching 8 years before
Tony
you.
Schiavone had just gotten hired by
NWA.
Jim Crockett.
Look how long those mics are.
Yes.
Tony Schiavone came in and started doing World Championship Wrestling. Let me know if you guys can hear the TV.
I won't be able to tell you, so hopefully the chat supports us.
I don't think they can. But yeah, they went from mics like this to the Jeopardy style mics, and then to the short mics that they have now.
Kind of like these long mics.
I do too.
Bob Caudle is the announcer for Mid-Atlantic Wrestling.
Bob Caudle looks like a melting candle.
Johnny Weaver is his co-host. Mr. What am I looking at? Here he is.
Oh, look at his head.
That's
forehead.
drink. Just drink.
Obviously,
Oh
reading
God,
the fucking
he's
cue card.
constantly looking away.
Just drink. No, look at his face. Watch him. Watch him. He just
He doesn't even know what the fuck's
somebody
going on.
just told him your fly's open. It's great. Just wait. They go back to him. They ask him a question.
They go back to him several times through the show.
Listen to his response, if you can. There he goes. Now watch him.
Stop.
Watch him. Somebody just told him his dog died.
He looks like Frankenstein. For fuck's sake, I mean, Frankenstein's
They
monster.
go back to him here in a second. Just wait. Look at him. Now watch him. Watch the look on his face. Your dog died. Huh? Oh.
He was not meant for that role. That's all I'm gonna say.
This is when I quit watching it.
The Gathering, they named it.
Yes.
Yeah. I love Dusty Rhodes was prominent for that. He named his pay-per-views. They already had a name, but he named the
Subcategory.
It gave it a little more oomph. If that makes
A
sense.
theme.
Like the In Your House, Beware of the Dog.
In Your House was the best just to see fucking, I think it was Sting beat the shit out of a kid
No.
in his house.
That was WCW.
Yeah. In
Yeah, but
Your House
who-
was WWE.
In your house.
But who was in
WCW.
the commercial beating the shit out of a kid?
Oh, that's Sting.
That was Sting. That was for something
Yeah.
else, though. That was
for WCW. It was just a WCW. commercial.
Yeah, I think it was.
I almost thought it was for
actually
In Your
Nitro.
House because it would make sense.
It
Oh,
was
and
for
here we go.
Nitro. That's why,
Yeah.
because it was
Oh.
coming to you.
They're just doing the national anthem.
Whoever's operating this, the Zoom is so terrible. Like we'll get there eventually.
We were talking loud enough so that they didn't really hear it, so
Okay.
we're good. I thought the
There's
cup was
really-
in his
it's
pants
really-
there for a
there's
second.
I thought he was holding his dick. Oh my
There's
god.
Ethel. There's Ethel.
Well, she's my favorite person
So
there.
this pay-per-view.
She's like, it's up there, Mom. She's like staring off in outer
So,
space.
but this pay-per-view always took place during Thanksgiving Day, Thanksgiving night. So
We're supposed to be looking at the flag, but are our asses on TV?
yeah, that's the way people were back then.
Oh my god, they got my feather!
Yeah, a lot more like older people watching wrestling.
Yes. This
Dude.
is back when wrestling was actually a family affair.
So wrestling back then, like everybody bitches about, oh my god, they have these guys wrestling on holidays, dude.
I work on holidays.
They got paid extra for doing it. Do you gotta remember these guys at this time were only getting paid like $50 a night? Well, the world Dusty Rhodes.
They turned off the American flag.
Like Dusty, like so. Jim Cornette will tell stories, and he will say like we would go like at Starcade. They got a bigger payday, but
Yeah,
like
it's
on the
$150.
like on the traveling like day to day, it was like $50 a match. They got paid depending on the house gate.
What are we looking at? What the fuck is this? 2 red dots?
This is the entrance of one of the wrestlers.
They're no, it's not. They just show up in the
It's just like, we're gonna leave the camera on in the darkness. I hope the fans appreciate this.
Well, let's keep in mind this is also taking place in 2 places.
What's the other place? Fucking 7th layer of hell.
Well,
Ooh,
one was,
look at that hair.
One was Greensboro, the other one was Atlanta. So yeah.
Look at these people.
Oh my god,
Oh.
my sunlight right in my face.
They're so done up.
Who is?
Look at wrestling now versus then. It was like, we're going in a night on the town. Now
Yeah.
it's like just mostly slobs. Which I
This
like.
is Sam Houston versus Crusher Khrushchev,
Which Sam Houston is Jake the Snake's younger brother.
and Crusher Khrushchev is Barry Darso. If you don't know who he is Smash.
I think so, yeah.
Smash from Demolition. He's also Duke the Dumpster Droz. No,
Yeah. No.
wasn't he? Yeah, he was. He was Duke the Dumpster Drozy. He was also the fucking the bandit dude in WWF. I can't think of his name.
Repo Man?
Yeah, he was. Repo
Oh
Man.
no, not this fucking cowboy kid again.
Yes.
So
I
he
remember
was
this
in-
fucker.
You know, this is Jake. That's Jake the Snake's brother.
Yeah.
He certainly did not inherit.
He
the
did not inherit the
promo
fucking.
gene.
He did not
He didn't inherit
the-
anything.
He is not a wordsmith.
No, he was terrible.
His in
And
ring
he also-
was good. His in ring was
Oh,
okay.
well, we'll see. Look at him
His
go.
in ring was okay. It's just his promo skills.
We got red tights versus red tights
Bob-
and a yellow jumper for the referee.
Oh, yeah.
This is a choice here. You won't miss him, that's for damn sure.
This is for the Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Championship.
Big Crusher's fucking
Booty
ass
days.
is just devouring his fucking tights.
He's got booty for days, man.
So Barry Darso was Crusher Khrushchev, Ivan Koloff, and Nikita Koloff.
Yep.
They're also the 6-man tag team champions in the NWA. This is what AEW is trying to replicate.
And doing horribly at.
The problem with it is because it's one individual promotion, it's not like the territories.
Fucking, all I can think of is Kill Bill.
Uh-huh.
It's fucking killing me.
Look at
His
the
fucking bell bottoms.
look at the pants, man. He looks like a
Mhm.
fucking banana.
Bananas in pajamas are coming down the stairs.
Please, God, no.
That was so sexually suggestive, that fucking
Yes.
song. The show was just stupid as shit, but song. Oh, look, it's back and forth here between one guy that looked like he would absolutely destroy.
I don't know what the fuck he's doing. Let me pull up my pants.
My dick was almost hanging out.
All right.
Sam Houston looks like he's like, what was that? What's that movie where Matthew McConaughey had AIDS?
Drug lord?
No.
No, he had AIDS. Cocaine Cowboy or something?
Yeah, that's what it was.
No.
Yes.
Oh,
Not
something like
Cocaine
that.
Cowboy.
I don't think it was Cocaine Cowboy, but something like that.
They had something to
I
do
can't
with
remember what it's
drugs
called.
on top of his AIDS.
He wasn't a drug. He wasn't a drug.
Anyway, that's what Sam Houston reminds me of.
he was
a cowboy with
smuggling-
AIDS.
He was smuggling the drug that helped.
That
people
kept him
with-
alive, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was called now. I can't remember.
Midnight Cowboy, maybe?
No.
No.
Dallas Buyers
Cowboy
Club.
something.
Dallas
Buyers Club.
Yeah.
There we go. What the fuck is Cocaine Cowboy?
Good shit.
It's a movie about cocaine and cowboys.
It's not a thing.
Makes sense. I'm pretty sure it is, but I don't know what it
Actually,
is.
it might be. It just might be an indie film.
It's gonna be like Look at the
That's gonna
referee.
bite
He's
me.
acting like Aubrey Edwards.
Cocaine Cowboys.
Come on, guys. Feel each other's
2006
testicles.
documentary.
Yeah, it's a documentary.
It was something.
It was also a movie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, it was just a documentary. Never mind. Okay.
Dallas Buyers Club versus Big Angry Russian Man. Who's probably
He's
from like
not Russian.
Massachusetts or something.
He's a Russian sympathizer. He's not Russian.
Okay.
He didn't speak Russian. He actually cuts a promo after the match, and he speaks perfect English. Ivan Koloff actually is from Minnesota, but he played a Russian his whole career. And when he talks, he went, "Ah, rah, 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 rah." That's exactly the way he sounded. This is great. I think they're in this. I think they wrestle Rock and Roll Express.
Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
40.
And the Rock and Roll Express are like over like Rover.
Leg scissors.
Uh-huh. A move that looks like it does absolutely no damage
Now watch
whatsoever.
Watch what
Especially
he
the way he has it put
Yeah.
on him. It's like, I'm just putting it between my legs.
I'm just gonna place my knee on your chin.
Huh?
Watch what he does here.
Butt fucks him.
He's farting.
I fart in your general direction.
That's a great ass you got there, dude.
69.
I fart in your direction in return.
Oh, right back to the legs.
Oh god.
Just rest hold central, baby. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good movie, Jurgen. Dallas Buyers Club.
Was it?
I've
seen
never
it.
gotten to see it.
It was a good movie. It was like terribly sad movie, but
That's one of the reasons why I didn't watch it.
yeah, I understand.
Does he die at the end?
Yes, I think.
Eventually he does because he can't get his drugs anymore.
Jared Leto's really good in that movie.
It's one of the few movies he's actually good in.
Yeah. He went from that to fucking Joker. Fucking terrible garbage. Damaged.
The look he had for that movie was pretty good, though.
I feel like they shouldn't. They could have done a lot with it, and I honestly think it was just a missed opportunity. Even Jared Leto as the Joker, I don't think would have been terrible
No.
if they didn't shoehorn him into a movie he didn't belong in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go keep track of.
Yep, I am.
No, we've had 0 so far. So
So far. Well, no, you had like
Ooh.
17 with Johnny Weaver.
Yeah.
There.
so I'm still catching up.
Oh, you did. I just put the fucking drink to my mouth and just drank.
Just Johnny Weavered it.
I. That's too hard.
I hate the ref, but like I think I actually fucking love him secretly. Look at him.
You love his
He
outfit.
looks like he's got like osteoporosis or something. His bones are all fucking fused together.
Yes. And I love him coming in to tell the wrestlers and what to do. Alright, none of this! None of this!
They have really old Mario.
Yes! Paige! She left me! This is all I got now, Luigi!
Oh, big punch by Crusher Khrushchev or whatever the fuck his name was.
Khrushchev.
Oh, that was close. Close.
You were close.
That cake, though.
Mhm. Just fucking Assmaster 3000 over here.
I'm just gonna drink.
Yeah, that's okay. Cheers. Oh, the bear hug.
So, back in the 80s, early 80s, 70s, and early 80s, a lot of rest holds.
Mm-hmm.
And I get why they did it.
It looks like two men hugging in the middle of the ring.
The ref is just like, all right, can we break this up now? I'm gonna grab
It's
your
Super
dick.
Mario's like older brother. It's Wario when he hit hard times.
Yes.
I should go through a pizza. I'm hungry.
Off the ropes. Look at this.
You want the Supreme?
You know what?
Yeah.
Sam Houston is actually pretty good in the ring.
He's not bad. It's just he's terrible on the microphone. Like
Yeah, he was
he comes
atrocious on the
out.
microphone.
So after all this, Mid-Atlantic, Jim Crockett put this whole promotion on, right? So, but there's matches here from different territories. That's Starcade. So everybody gets to shine a light. He would come out and he'd go, Bob, thanks for having me. I'm just really excited. And
It was so bland.
He's like really bad on the mic.
Yeah, he didn't have he couldn't hype up anything. It was just like, I'm happy to be here.
Well, Bob Cottle would give him an easy lead in, and he would just he would be like, "What are you gonna do about Crusher Cruise Ship?"
Big Bulldog.
Well, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna get that title. I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up, please.
What do you think about the Bulldog as a move?
I like it.
I'm not a huge fan of it. I feel like, it's alright, I guess. Oh.
Clothesline.
That's it. What did he do to finish him? Okay.
Clothesline.
Yeah. Big finish. And he gets, what was the championship? Mid-Atlantic champion.
However, he had his foot on the rope.
Angel Hernandez of the refs.
Angel Hernandez.
Who's Angel Hernandez?
What do you mean? What do you mean by that, Cody?
Elaborate, Cody.
So the referee's right in the right. He's looking at his shoulders.
Well, I think we're talking about the fact that he's about 90 years old.
Oh, well, that too, but so the ref is not in the
Crypt
wrong.
Keeper. Oh, Abdullah the Butcher. I'm thinking there might be blood in this one because it's a Mexican death match.
Yes.
All right. I'm ready. And it's Abdullah the Butcher. So, look, he got angry with the fan. I touched him.
Paul Jones. This fucking guy. This is the Barbarian. Remember the Barbarian?
Oh, is he still around? Is Barbarian's? He's already fucking bleeding. For fuck's sake.
Abdullah the Butcher?
Right.
Oh god, you just breathed in his direction the wrong way. He started bleeding.
Fucking Paul Jones.
The man has like a fucking ulcer on his head.
The Barbarian would make faces behind Paul Jones while he's fucking giving his promo to get fucking Paul Jones to laugh.
Is the Barbarian still around at this point in time?
Oh yeah, he's now in NW. He's in this.
Oh god, yes.
He has an arm. I think he has an arm wrestling match with.
This man is a very peculiar body type.
He has an arm wrestling match with superstar Billy Graham.
Oh, it's Jack Terry Funk, the Mexican guy that didn't look Mexican. I remember this guy. He looked Asian.
Well,
remember we had a whole debate
about
what he looked like.
He's from Texas, so he's from.
By way of China.
Okay, again, he's not.
He looks like Ken
We had
from
this
Street Fighter.
discussion.
I know.
We had this discussion. All right.
I know.
No,
he's got to take his
get what
fucking
you're saying.
panties off.
He does look it, but he's not. And if you are watching, I hope I like watching these things because I love old school wrestling.
Look at that cable.
I did grow up with this. So when I got the network, the very first thing I did is I went in and I started watching old school wrestling. And one thing that I would love to find is the TBS. I wish they would put it all on there.
Yeah, it would be.
I think the network has more than what you guys have.
It does.
It does.
Like the Canadian network. Well, it's about to be obliterated in like a year. Here.
Hopefully, it's all
So everything.
transported
Maybe
to
Netflix.
Netflix.
honestly,
Yeah, maybe
though,
Netflix will have everything.
If I know Triple H, he's going to suggest let's just pull it all out and put it all on Netflix. Because the WCW, when they were like in the infancy, because the WCW starts like in 1988, but this is ultimately the beginning of it because they start World Championship Wrestling, which is just a show on a Saturday night. It just turned into Saturday night main event, Saturday night's main event. That's what it turned into. But yeah, I love this shit.
Abdullah the Butcher has the highest fucking pants I have ever seen. He looks like.
And he's bleeding.
There we go. Cheers. He's got a hammer or something? What the fuck does he have? Yep, hammer.
He's got a hammer. He's gonna.
Alright.
He hits him with it and then drops it. It's a Mexican death match. I don't know why they called them death matches.
Viscera. Honestly, Abdullah the Butcher at least can like move around. Viscera was pretty fucking bad. He was too massive.
Viscera was terrible.
Viscera.
I remember Viscera entered the I don't know. It was either a match or a Royal Rumble, and Kevin Nash just like big booted him immediately in like 3 seconds, and he was eliminated.
It was Royal Rumble because it eliminated him.
Mm-hmm. Good old Viscera. Is that a man or a woman?
It's a woman.
Look at these people. These fucking people are so into this. I just had my Thanksgiving dinner. I'm gonna puke.
Bleed, motherfucker, bleed.
I had to take my teeth out for this match.
Oh God. Surprised you got him to flip over, man. That's pretty impressive.
Well, yes. I can agree with you. He's fucking bleeding already.
Well, he's got like road rash on his fucking head.
This motherfucker cut himself just to cut himself.
He did.
Yeah. Oh, now he'll be bleeding for sure.
He's bleeding.
He carried a shiv in his fucking pants all the time.
Yeah, he did. That's what he used the first time to punch Fernandez in the forehead was the shiv.
Cody, you didn't know who died.
He's like the kid in fucking Christmas Story. I can't get up.
I can't put my arms down.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, just might as well drink now because you know he's bleeding.
wait, you gotta see it first.
There it is.
Yeah.
Oh, he's having a seizure.
He's bleeding too.
It's a Mexican death match.
Yeah.
Yeah, Viscera, come on. You didn't know he died? There's zero chance for him.
Like
He was
20 years ago he died.
900 pounds.
Do you see the comparisons with AEW at all?
Mexican death match?
And this, yeah.
Well, what I'm saying is blood.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, I don't mind. I actually like blood in wrestling.
Well,
but there has to be a reason for it, man. He can't just show up bleeding.
These two have a feud going.
Is this the match? You have to get the sombrero?
Yes.
It's a sombrero on a pole match?
Yes, that's how you win the match.
God, that probably wouldn't fly today.
No, it's not.
No. Oh, here comes Paul Jones. This guy is so fucking
Paul
great.
Jones.
I fucking
Paul
love
Jones.
this guy. He's got my leg.
He's got my shoe.
At some point, he's just gonna say, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna grab the fucking sombrero. The crowd's going nuts for him to get it. The crowd is really
It's a
into
leprechaun.
it. So the crowd really gets into it when something is about to happen. They get excited.
Oh, this guy's taking off all his clothes and beating the other man with it.
With it, yeah.
Yep. Pretty soon he's
I'll
gonna...
beat you with my boots, then I'll beat you with my belt.
That killed him. That killed him. There you go. Now he's gonna start beating him with it.
Oh,
Do you know who booked all these matches?
well, it's a camcorder from the back here.
Yes.
Yeah, camera angle was that?
You know who booked all these matches?
Who booked all these matches?
Dusty Rhodes.
Well, good God.
Yeah. Well, he's running now.
Virgil Runnels.
Look at the big elbow drop. I thought he was going to do a splash. It really makes sense, but whatever.
The move didn't exist just yet.
He couldn't get up. If have you ever seen Abdullah the Butcher? He couldn't jump. He was like Nia Jax.
Yeah.
Negative vertical.
Yes.
He had no hops.
He jumps negative 5 inches.
Do you know where this guy is actually from?
Who?
Abdullah the Butcher.
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about the other guy, and I was going to say China.
He's from Texas. That guy's from Texas. No, Abdullah the Butcher. Where do you think Abdullah the Butcher's from? I'm going to ask the chat. Don't answer that. Chat, where do you think Abdullah the Butcher is from? Or for real? No.
And don't Google it.
And don't Google
Yes.
it.
No.
And if you're right, we all know you Googled it. My pick is Detroit.
Okay. I know where he's from.
Oh, God. Oh, taking him up. That was good.
That is not Viscera.
Every single person there looks like they just came from a farm. It's farmland. Where are we in the world? Watching this? Like, where is this taking place?
This is that. I think. Okay, that's Bob Caudle. I think that this match is taking place in the Omni,
In where?
Atlanta.
Okay.
Because it's in two different
Cool,
places.
right in the dick.
You'll know. So the first match took place in Greensboro. So yes, this is in the Omni in Atlanta.
Cody says Brooklyn.
Okay.
Question mark.
I'll wait until the end of the match and I'll tell everybody. It's almost over. The good thing about this is they don't let a lot of these matches don't last that long. They
A flying burrito.
That's what he called it. The flying burrito. He clotheslined the back of his back.
Yeah, he couldn't turn
Look
around.
at the lady. Get up! Get up, fucker!
I love you, Abdullah, for some reason. Oh, he's gonna have to take flight.
He's gonna do another flying burrito.
No. Oh, yeah. I love the commentary, which and he's gonna do something up there, and he missed.
Bob Caudle's great though. He's really great. Tony Schiavone, this is like his first real big commentary job.
Oh shit! You know the top. He's got the sombrero,
Yep, that's the end of the match.
and he threw it away.
Well, it's his sombrero. He can do whatever the fuck he wants with it.
Raging Bull.
The Raging Bull, Manny Fernandez. That's who that is.
And he just leaves
He's
immediately.
pretty good. He was one of the top stars in wrestling at that time. He was one of the top baby faces. He was good friends with Dusty Rhodes. They were tag team champions for a while together.
I have the slow-mo replay here.
I like Manny Fernandez. They at least there's a reason. These two had a feud. There was a reason for it. It had everything to do with Abdullah attack. Yep.
Oh, look who's back.
Here's Crusher Khrushchev.
I'm just gonna start drinking. Congratulations, Arr! He fucked that up.
Fucking Johnny Weaver's like, I don't like what this guy is saying right
This
now.
guy, Johnny Weaver, looks stoned as fuck, man. Look at him. He just like, where am I and how'd I get here?
It's just the fucking his mouth just drops like, I can't believe he just fucking said that.
It's like he never knows where to be.
He doesn't know what to say. Yep, so they were in Atlanta on that match. So, Abdullah the Butcher, he's actually from Canada.
Yeah! He's my favorite wrestler.
So
Ever.
Yeah, he's not even from the Middle East.
Is he like native or something? I don't know what he is.
Oh, he's of a different ethnicity, but he was born here.
No, he's born
in Canada.
Well,
He's
you know what I
Canadian.
mean, North America.
Yeah, same shit.
Come on, no.
Different shit.
Different shit.
Canada's part of North America.
I love, like, Johnny Weaver looks like he's being held hostage.
Yes.
It's like, blink once if you need help.
He was born in Windsor, Ontario, Canada.
Oh, not Windsor.
I don't know where that is. I know.
a bad
I
place.
know that it's. Is it anywhere near Toronto?
Windsor is. I don't think it's that far, actually. I know a lot of people that went to Windsor.
Yeah.
Geographically, I
the next
don't know
match.
where it is.
And I'll tell you if you might as well start drinking.
It is in Ontario. It's just I don't know where exactly.
Blackjack Mulligan.
Yep. Get ready to start drinking.
That's where it is. Okay, it's the back.
This is a bull rope man.
It's like right beside fucking Detroit.
Uh-huh.
So you know it's a shithole. Sorry. But am I really?
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's Bray Wyatt and Drew McIntyre's child.
Well, Bray
Looks like-
Wyatt's grandfather got in the ring before this guy.
Look at him go.
Yeah,
He's got a whip.
blonde-haired guy is J.J. Watt, if I remember right.
He didn't even get an entrance. So you know he's gonna get his ass fucking beat.
Well, it's a bull rope match, so it's gonna be intense.
Oh, yeah, this is what he's saying. It's like AEW, where everything is a fucking gimmick.
Yeah.
It's got a cowbell on it, so you know what's happening. So I think the stipulation here is if Ron Bass wins, he gets 5-10 minutes alone with
J.J. Watt.
J.J. Dillon.
Dylan, that's what it was.
This is Black Bart.
Racist.
Black
Look at that mustache.
Oh, yeah.
One of the biggest heels in wrestling.
This guy was fucking disgusting.
This
with
guy,
the amount of fucking...
nope, that's Stan the Lariat Hansen. This
Okay.
is Ron Bass. Stan the Lariat Hansen fucking just, he chewed, he fucking had caw in his mouth.
Yes.
Red Man.
Ugh.
This motherfucker, he fucking punched
Burst
him.
out of the fucking
His
locker
face
room.
would explode with chew in his mouth.
Came bursting out of the locker room to talk with Sonny. Had drooling down his chest.
Fucking love that guy.
Yeah.
Stan the Lariat Hansen. Oh my god, One of the biggest badasses in fucking wrestling.
I like how wasn't it Black Bart?
That's Black
Yeah.
Bart. Yep.
He's got like a tuxedo on or something, like the.
No, that's
No, that's
T-shirt
JJ
tuxedo?
Dillon.
Dillon. That's JJ
Oh.
Dillon.
He's the man.
What the hell's Black Bart?
JJ Dillon ends up becoming the manager of the Four Horsemen.
Oh, okay.
Black Bart is the guy with the long hair.
And I think you might as well drink because he just busted him open. And
Yeah.
there it is. Immediately.
What's his name? Dan Severn? This guy's like body reminds me of Dan Severn.
Ron Bass.
Remember him?
Ron Bass.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ron Bass was a heel and then became a babyface.
All I know is Dan Severn was like the first. Was he the first MMA?
Yeah.
The first MMA, or like the actual first legit fighter in wrestling?
Yeah. Go ahead and drink. Cheers.
All right, cheers, baby. He's eating his face. His pants say WU.
No.
I would say woo. Ric Flair move on his pants. Drink.
It's just two horseshoes.
Don't fuck with basement illusions.
Let them exist. Oh, he's beating the tits out of this guy.
He is.
This ref is gonna die after this event.
Yes.
Give him a break, man. He looks like he's ready to go disco dancing, but his like body parts are decrepit. How old do you think the ref is? Because I'm gonna say, back in the '80s, he's probably like 39 for the way he looks.
Actually, he's probably in his 50s because he's very Wilfred Brimley looking.
I'm gonna say he's
16 years old.
You know who my favorite? You know who was in this match? You know who? You know.
Restart.
Oh, pizza's done by the way.
Did you take it out?
Yeah,
Okay,
I did.
I'll go cut it.
Tommy Young.
Yeah, it's the ref.
Tommy Young. I want you to go back and I want you to listen to what happened when. Do you have Spotify?
I don't actively use it, but I think I'm signed up to it.
So go listen to what happened when with Tony Schiavone, and you'll understand why I'm saying Tommy Young. Come jerk me off. It's pretty funny. It's great. Tommy Young, you come jerk me off. I come on your face.
I'm just gonna start drinking. He does look like a fucking disco master, though, doesn't he?
Who does?
The ref?
JJ Dillon. Oh, that guy?
Oh.
That guy's my fucking hero.
He is. He's so far. He's my favorite thing.
You know what I called him the first time I watched this? I called him the Banana Man.
It's fitting, really. For anybody out there that's not watching, do yourself a favor and look up an image from 1985 Starcade referee, if it exists. He's just perfection.
You know who else is a referee in this? Earl
Who?
Hebner.
Oh. The big heavy.
I think he's in this one. And this is, I think that, I don't remember when Vince took over as, I think Vince Sr. was still in charge of WWF at this time. No.
I would never book...
No. This took place the same time as WrestleMania. Well, not at the same time, but the same year.
I would never book this match after the last match. It's too much of the same.
Oh. So
Like,
just so you know, you might
yeah,
as well
they're
drink
all-
because the other guy got busted open too.
Oh, shit. I feel like I'm getting busted up. Yeah, you put that rope on his forehead. You rope him good.
Could you imagine that? At least they made it look like it fucking actually fucking hurt, like rubbing the fucking rope in the fucking...
I feel like if somebody rubbed rope on my wound, it would feel terrible.
Oh, fuck yeah. But they made
Yeah.
it look... This is the thing.
It probably does feel terrible.
It does,
Okay? Think about what it looks like.
But
it's like the adrenaline's so high, you probably don't feel too much.
This match here is better than the last match because
It's not like, I mean, this is actually wrestling. That was a thing on a pole, which is terrible.
Right. These two are
At least these guys are actually fighting each other.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all cowbell hits for the most part, but
so this is a huge. This feud means something. So Ron Bass wins this match. He gets 10 minutes. I think it's 10 minutes with J.J. Dillon because he turned on. Excuse me. He turned
Black
on
Bart
Ron Bass.
looks pretty bad, man. He's bleeding pretty heavy. Black Bart's the guy on the ground, right?
No. Yes, the guy right there.
Yeah, he's bleeding pretty bad. So Cody says, so I heard Seth Rollins had surgery because he tore his meniscus. Yeah. I saw a video on on Twitter, where like he lands, and I think it's just the angle that makes it look wrong, but it looks his knee and the way his leg moves looks fucked up.
Oh, when Roman did the leg sweep on him, yeah.
No, when he enters, and he gets Superman punched. When he has the chair,
he is just.
There's another one.
And I've said this. I'm sorry, and I've said this, and I think we can all agree. The MVP of WrestleMania 40 is Seth Rollins.
Absolutely.
Seth Rollins is just like, honestly, he's probably my favorite wrestler actively wrestling. He honestly has it all.
He's so good. I think they're going to give him his flowers, not either this year, but not next year.
He'll leave to get like rehabbed and everything. I think because the title will move away from the Bloodline, it's gone to Cody Rhodes. It'll eventually. Seth Rollins will be the actual big whatever. I don't know. It's not the Universal Champion, but whatever it's called now. He'll be that champion upon his return.
It's the WWE Undisputed Champion, I think.
Yeah, that he will be that champion because my God, the guy is so good.
I think that, and I agree with you 100%. I don't think Cody is the face of the company. I think they are giving. Cody finished his.
Cody will be the baby face
them.
for 6 months to a year. In my mind, he'll be that interim face of the company. But like all baby faces, he's better chasing than he is holding.
Yes,
and I think.
And you don't want to turn that guy heel.
Seth Rollins will go away. He will come back. I think at some point Cody Rhodes will turn heel.
It will happen. It will happen, but I do not think it'll be this year.
No.
I think Seth Rollins will come back and he'll go on this huge babyface run, and I think it will culminate with him fighting Roman Reigns. I don't think that will happen at this WrestleMania.
I don't think that.
But potentially next SummerSlam or something.
I don't think that. I think Roman Reigns is going to end up turning babyface himself.
They've already started that turn with him, and he's not even there.
After what?
Well, I mean, you could. The thing is, you could turn Seth heel.
Yes.
There's no problem with that. Seth is a great heel. He's both. He's good at both. He's not great at. I don't think he's great at heel or babyface, but he's like good, really good at both.
And he's an excellent tweener.
Yeah.
All right.
That's the one. What did he win with? I'm just gonna assume I'm drinking. Oh, he's getting naked.
It was just a regular pin.
No, he knocked him out with the fucking cowbell.
And then he pinned him.
Look at the referee. He's like, no.
Look at J.J. Dillon. Now, J.J. Dillon used to be a...
Why is this happening?
So, again, I told you. So, if Ron Bass, the guy that won the match, he gets 10 minutes with J.J. Dillon in the ring without any interference.
Okay.
And it's happening right now.
Right, meow?
Right, meow?
Right,
it's
meow.
Happening right, meow.
J.J. Dillon's like, fuck me, I gotta keep going.
How long until is this Ron Bass?
Ron Bass is the one getting the fuck beat out.
Okay, who's the other guy?
That's J.J.
Dillon. J.J. Dillon. Okay, how long until J.J. Dillon is bleeding?
Just drink.
Yeah. It's gonna be a matter of seconds. As soon as the tide turns, this guy's busted open in 2 seconds.
It's
I
happening.
can guarantee it.
I've seen this match like 5 times.
Do you think that's why it, like, during this certain era, a bunch of wrestlers went with the fucking bleach blonde hair so that the blood showed so much better?
Mm-hmm.
And also Ric Flair.
Here we go. And
He's talking out.
And it's beginning.
Run, bitch. Nope.
He can't go anywhere. He can try to run, but he's...
The cowbell signals your demise.
Here it comes.
Cheers.
Alright. Oh, God.
Dude, just drink.
I'm gonna have to take a fucking explosive piss in like 3 seconds.
He's bleeding himself as we speak. Just...
Yeah, I knew. The first cowbell hit, this guy is gonna be busted in 2 seconds.
JJ Dillon is such a great
Fucking, the guy on the outside looks fucking obliterated, man.
He is.
There it is.
Oh, I already seen it.
Time to choke a bitch.
He's the blob from Blade.
He's perfect. I love him. Just beating the tits off this man. I heard the actual Blade movie is starting shooting.
Yes.
Which means it's going to be released in like 3 years. Or 2 years.
No, they'll probably push it down to 1 and we'll get shitty graphics.
Hey, do you want to know what I think?
I'm not going to watch it. I don't even know if I'm going to watch it. Honestly, I like Blade and everything, but...
I will wait until it's free on Disney. Hi, Connor. I will wait until it's free on Disney before I watch it. And even then...
look, we just started talking about Marvel Cinematic Universe. And look who shows up. This son of a bitch.
I did not.
And he's gone. And he's back.
What happened?
We just watched the... I'm sharing this for you.
What are we at?
The
So
third match.
We're 3 matches in.
I'm
Is this the
starting to
original
feel
Starcade?
No,
something bad.
this is
Number
Starcade
3.
85.
This is the third Starcade, from my understanding.
Mm-hmm.
The ref is dressed as Kill Bill. That's great. Alright, I'm gonna take this freeze on this man's ass to
Go pee?
go take... Oh my god.
my God,
Billy
your
Graham,
favorite
baby.
one?
Whole
This is
through the
Barbarian.
The Barbarian's coming up, basement, so make
Oh,
it
you're
quick.
pausing?
No, I don't think so. I think he's taking this opportunity to sprinkle his tinkle. I am beyond stoned right now.
I will probably switch to other...
No, I'm on like 2 vapes and an edible at the same time. It's been a night. It's been a
Yeah, you
weekend.
can tell.
So we just watched... The first match was Sam Houston versus Crusher Khrushchev for the Mid-Atlantic title. Crusher Khrushchev won.
Yar.
So if you're going to join us in the imbibing of drinking,
Uh huh.
You owe about 27 drinks just because of Johnny Weaver.
Listen, I'm no, no. I'm already well gone.
he's still
That's a
going.
table.
I told you.
Is a kid in the ring?
No. That's Paul Jones.
That was good.
What was good?
Oh, my urine.
Here comes the superstar Billy Graham. His hair's all gone, baby, and so is his kidneys because of all the testosterone he's been taking into his penis, if you will.
You're good.
Superstar.
Billy G.
I'm warning you now, basement. I'm worse than I was last time.
God
Why is
damn,
there a
we're-
table
I
in the
did
ring?
Good.
Yep.
We're synced. We're synced like fucking...
What?
Why is there a
thought
table
you
in the way?
We're
paused-
staked?
I thought you paused it.
Oh, no, I didn't
it's an
pause.
arm wrestling match.
So, well,
Oh.
this match is actually, this is just part of it. So this
Dude, they're gonna
is-
break the chairs with their asses. What?
So this is an arm wrestling match. Right now, Barbarian has a broken wrist.
Quote unquote.
Quote unquote broken wrist. He really did have a messed up wrist though. That's after this is over, there is a match between these two.
Not gonna lie, this is actually a genius booking decision.
Why do you say that?
Because this is a great way to have a high profile stake, but it can only have worked more so in. Well, yeah, it only works more in this time period than any other time period because you can get away with doing a feat of strength. Oh God, that's a lot of drugs.
I don't know how old he is. He could be anywhere from 25 at this era to 78.
So Billy Graham, I think he was at the end of his career, pretty much.
Yeah, this was towards the end. You said 85, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So the genius of the booking behind this is that you can still have a rivalry keep going on and not have it because ultimately, what's the ultimate the blowout is what, a match, right? So or end of a rivalry, like we can really take it to go like crazy heights with like a Hell in a Cell or whatever whatever the fuck. But the point is that this is a great way to do like a feat of strength in a high profile
What's going on back there?
What?
Billy Graham has like super high. Look how high his ass cheeks are when he turns sideways.
So
Look at that!
The story behind,
Look at that high ass cheek.
I got you.
Clenching.
The story.
Anyway.
Okay, can I just? I'll let you finish your side. I just want to give the background. So the reason this is happening is superstar Billy Graham was in Paul Jones's stable. That's all I wanted to say. Go ahead.
Okay. His horse stable. So no, it's a great booking decision because what that does is it keeps the interest in the rivalry going without having to like necessarily give away the match yet. So like no matter what you do here, and presumably they'll probably do something because I'm assuming Graham is the heel, right?
Barbarian.
No, Barbarian. Okay. So Barbarian will do something to cheat and get the upper hand, and then it turns in basically it's a segment. But back then you can get away with it being like a we're gonna do this at Starcade where it's an arm wrestling match where you know what I mean, like
The basement.
kind of in between.
Drink.
We have Hulk Hogan at home.
It's Hulk Hogan from Temu and Wish.
Get ready to drink.
All right, I drank. What am I drinking for?
You'll see in a minute.
Oh, hold
what
on.
the fuck was that? What flew by in the background? Did you see that shit?
That was the flash.
That really does. Like for anybody,
There we go.
anybody like watching in YouTube, they have no idea how well that fit.
I know. Unless they're watching with us.
That was me the other day, man. I don't know, just like the sheer amount of fucking disruption in my intestines.
Sorry. I'm just gonna get kicked out of this. Wrong button.
There we go.
Oh shit, he's coming back. The superstar is coming
Hit him with
back.
your stick. Oh, Grandma's in it.
Grandma's fucking losing her shit in the front row. Now watch,
Hulkamaniacs.
ready?
She
Yeah.
spit her teeth out. She got so excited.
And
His head looks like a ball sack.
it does. But like okay, there we
And
go.
there it is.
Mm-hmm.
But
And
here's
now
my
there's a
point,
reason for
like,
us. Throw
right?
the
Like,
table at him. Oh god, no, just throw the table.
all you're doing
aside.
is a beatdown. You're not doing an actual match, right? Unless this
Right.
actually turns into a match.
You want to know
All
why?
right, I'm drinking for
He's
something.
bleeding.
Of course he is from getting hit with a stick.
Story of my life.
You know, now I get it. You're like, this is like AEW. I'm like, yep. Everybody looks at each other and their head fucking explodes in blood.
Yes.
What?
The sheer amount of blood that's happened in the last like 1 hour of this shit is wild.
The 80s, man.
Indeed.
All right, Jurgen, have a good night, and I hope you had a good friend.
Oh shit, we're live?
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Did you not
You
hear
son
Basement
of a
go through
bitch.
that whole diatribe of if anybody who is watching us right now on YouTube could have seen how well that matched up?
I always knew he never paid attention to what I said.
kind of retarded. I'm kind of retarded.
No, that just
I'm
kind of
kinda
solidifies it. Oh, is he eating his head?
Oh god,
That's what the
I'm so
barbarian did?
stupid. Alright, let me catch up where we are on the card here. Okay.
Shut up. I'm sharing it with you.
No, I'm looking at the
Ass
card.
cheeks
He's looking at
are
the
ridiculous, man. It's like he's got fucking Kim Kardashian fucking BBLs.
He's clenching.
Forever?
Yes.
Yeah, I think
How
he's
do you live
clenching
like
everything.
How do you live like that? He's got high ass cheeks.
It's also Billy Graham, who was on about 15 different steroids at the time.
I want my ass
Okay, so
cheeks
this is
on
actually
my
morphed into an
shoulders.
actual match. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, remember the thing I just said?
Out the window.
And you were
For like 20
right
minutes?
all along?
No, I was wrong.
This match doesn't last very long. None
I was saying-
of the matches have lasted any longer than like 5, maybe 10 minutes. I think that's probably the longest match of the night so far.
I mean, speaking of which, there's Tommy Young with 2 broken fingers.
Tommy Young.
Oh my god. Ugh, let's get
Now
into
that, now that I've arrived, the burping of words.
Tommy Young.
Oh, they got a new ref. They were done with Kill Bill. Oh, is this in a different place now?
Oh,
Yeah,
this
I think
is.
this was in Greensboro. Whereas
Okay.
the other one was Omni.
You know how hard that
ref looks
hairstyle would,
inconvenienced.
how hard that hairstyle is to fucking maintain?
Uh-huh.
And it's like, I need to go to the barber every
Every
tomorrow.
day, and I need a shit ton of Aquanet.
Every tomorrow. Look at Paul Young.
Yeah.
The hell is
Look
he?
at
What
Paul
the
Jones.
frickin-
I'm
what?
doing the fucking goddamn.
Shake weight.
It ain't unusual to be loved by
Yeah, oh my
anyone.
god. That's exactly, I was like, he looks exactly like, and I was going to say the fucking guy from Jeopardy,
Yeah.
but I'm glad you came in with that.
And that's a disqualification.
Dude, how is there even a match? Beat him.
I'll let you suck my dick.
Is Paul Jones going to bleed?
Oh, hey, well.
Oh, no, you move to Mars attacks with anyone.
Ain't unusual. Have some fun. Oh, God. Superstar Billy Graham.
I'll take it on the head.
I just
You look
walked
like a
over
real
the
man.
rail. I didn't get thrown.
I think he's doing more damage to himself than the
He
Barbarian ever did.
He did with every one of his fucking matches, especially when he was the
Ah,
Kung Fu
brah.
Master.
Watch him just
Honestly,
jump
he's
over
like
the
Hulk
rail.
Hogan and Goldberg were one person.
He's Hulkberg.
Oh god, or Gold. I can't finish that.
No.
Goldmania. Gulk.
Oh god, I just got lightheaded from laughing too hard. Oh,
Yeah,
Sure.
he's the winner now for some reason.
sure. I got the shit beat out of me.
Who's
I'm a
disqualification?
winner.
Paul Jones.
I don't know where I am.
That
Paul
was
Jones is the winner?
Yeah.
Came in and hit him with the stick.
it ain't unusual.
Yeah, morning.
Check this shit out.
Right here.
You got an itch on you. I got a bug on you.
You hit my high ass cheeks.
Skater, you gotta jump.
Blacka. What? Uh-oh. Oh. Should I do it, folks?
I'm
It's
suddenly
just assault
overcome by
battery.
the Holy Spirit.
Terry Taylor, the champion, versus Buddy Landell.
National title.
Red
With
Rooster.
JJ Dillon.
You know this Red Rooster basement.
Red Rooster, I'm ready.
Red Rooster, Terry Taylor.
Buddy Landell.
It's time to embrace the cock.
Okay,
Yeah.
come on. Ric Flair move?
He literally was nicking the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. He even called himself the Nature Boy, Buddy Landau.
That's 100% right. He looks like the Ric Flair from fucking Iron Claw.
Yeah.
Terrible.
It's no, that's not Ric Flair. It's McDare.
Oh my god, not McDare.
McDare.
Sounds like a program made by like
McDonald's.
Yes.
McDonald's. This is TikTok challenge. It's the McDare. Eat everything on the menu and don't die.
So many losers, so little winners. Do it now.
McDonald's always wins.
Behold,
Suck off Grimace and live.
It's the cock of the walk, not national
It's Lex
title.
Luger.
Tommy
It's
Young.
Lex Lube her.
Tommy Young.
But
Look how many cables were around back then.
Where the fuck's the
for
title?
The microphone and the microphone alone.
Yeah.
That's the sad part.
What?
All the cables around the ring announcer.
So many cables, so little time.
Terry Taylor is the national heavyweight champion. The NWA national heavyweight champion.
45 minutes.
Yeah. Time limit.
Holy shit!
This match doesn't take that long.
Mick Dare.
Nature Boy, Buddy Landau.
Nature Boy, Dick Hare.
You know, we had Hulk Hogan at home.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ric
This
Flair
is
finish.
this is very much discount land.
Cock-a-doodle doo, motherfucker.
Yes, the Red Rooster. Whatever the fuck his name is.
Terry
Why
Taylor.
can I see his asshole?
It's all part of the plan. Oh, they brought back Kill Bill.
Yes, they did. I think they're back at the Omni.
They are. They're like I said. This is taking place in 2 different cities.
Who's the walking peanut M&M?
No,
the
he's Kill
referee.
Bill, and he's also aged Wario.
God, the bell bottoms.
Yeah, that's great. It's
I
great.
can almost
He's
forget
amazing.
I can forgive the piss yellow. It's the bell bottoms that get
No,
me.
everything about it is great. He's 10 out of 10.
Oh, you
Also,
know
he
what?
might be
You know what?
79
You know what?
years old.
It's also you know what it is? It's the piss yellow. It's the bell bottoms. It's the very loud collar.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just got the whole
Back-
get up.
wait for it. When you look at his collar on his neck, the thing's fucking has the ability to travel transcontinental flight.
Yes,
Look at that thing.
it goes
It's
all the
fucking
way to his
huge.
shoulder.
A strong wind, and this guy's taking flight.
Oh, he's gone, man.
Well, he's
Watch his
gotta
collars.
catch up with Sally Field.
Just you see, ready? Just look at the fucking size of those things. and then for some reason, I don't know why, that just makes it look worse. But the fucking brown belt.
Everything
And the
about
giant
it is
belt
bad.
buckle.
You know what I'm
But
waiting
that's why
for?
it's good.
Is those fuckers just start flapping and he takes off.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, strong wind, and he's gone, man.
And like I said, he's got to catch up with Sally Field.
I don't get it.
A big
Flying
slap.
on.
God, he looks like a poorly aged cigar.
It was one of
It
the
looks
first
like discount
TV
Ric
shows.
Flair versus discount Lex Luger. And Kill Bill.
Yes.
What now?
Hi, I'm Bill. Point to him. You know, gonna rustle and hustle.
This is your favorite Starcade?
Just
Because of the main event.
because of Johnny
No.
Weaver.
No, yeah. Yeah, he didn't say anything about it being his favorite wrestling wise.
Oh, I love the main event. The main event's actually really good. I mean, it has fucking Ric Flair and Dusty Rhodes in it. I mean, goddamn.
Hey, we got Ric Flair and Dusty Rhodes at home.
By the way, I've been working on some graphics for the pay-per-view because
What
we've
fucking are you talking?
Backlash.
for Bacarash.
Backrash?
I got a back rash.
We need
Doctor
to.
says
We
not
use
good.
that so much. We need to name an HDW pay per view. Backrash.
That would work. I like that.
Just make it look like somebody's irritated, like
Yes.
lower vertebrae. All right.
Just use the fucking Asian guy from South Park's face.
Hello. He's a white guy. He's a white guy.
I know,
Just-
but secretly he's Asian.
But anyway,
Actually, secretly he's white.
since we'll announce it here now. Oh God.
Oh God.
But we will repeat this on next week's HGGM. But we are adding.
He's about to lick his nipple.
Oh God! Shh, don't spoil. Oh, now there is something. Hold on, there is something on my nipple. What the hell is this?
What are you adding?
Nope, that is my nipple. So, the announcement.
You,
is,
the wrestling match that we're watching.
Oh, okay. Anyway, the announcement.
What are you doing?
Just keep that. Let's just shush. The announcement is that we are adding Jade Cargill to the women's Money in the Bank ladder match.
What a piece of shit!
Hey, she performed extremely well in the women's gauntlet match this week, so figured she earned
You
it.
should add her to the men's Money in the Bank.
She's got the physique for it.
God, now he looks like Jeff Daniels.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Buddy Landell.
Buddy Landell looks like Jeff Daniels.
Buddy
from
Landell
Dumb and
is
Dumber.
actually a great worker, man.
I didn't say he was. I didn't say he wasn't.
He's just saying what he
This is
looks
Jeff
like.
Daniels. No, this is gay porno.
Now it is, yes.
Well, Terry Taylor is pretty shit.
Well, now that my pants are off,
Now that I'm stroking my dick watching this, oh no.
this is art.
They actually had. You should have seen the vignette for Terry Taylor when he first came into Mid South. It was great.
Just a silhouette thrusting in the dark.
Pretty much.
Terry, my ass open.
Terrier.
Terry, my clothes off. Big back body suplex here by Terry. Wait, which one's Terry?
They tried selling Buddy Landell as a poor man's nature boy.
No shit.
Yeah, that's exactly what he is. And he looks exactly like him.
Yes.
It's the nature lad.
the thing was the only
City boy!
The only reason that they did it is Mid Atlantic didn't think that they could get
Ric Flair to
Ric
actually come
Flair
over.
to actually join Mid Atlantic.
Remember in WWE when there was fake Razor Ramon and Diesel?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the vibe.
You can blame the fake Razor Ramon on Paul Heyman because he sat there and said that he could do a spot-on Scott Hall impression.
Yes.
But have hired Ric Flair for the fucking Iron Claw movie. Good lord.
Yeah.
You need to watch the movie just for that fucking thing.
Mm-hmm.
The movie's actually pretty good, though, I will say.
I've heard
I've heard good things about the actual story of the movie being done
You know what
pretty
I think?
well.
I'm probably never going to watch the movie because I've heard so much.
Just watch it, you cunt.
I don't think that was necessary.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
Hold on. Of all the people to say that phrase, I don't think that was necessary.
So I've seen all the documentaries. I've heard all the stories. I don't think they're going to tell me something that I don't already know.
No,
right.
It's
not a matter of.
It's experiencing a movie dramatized of something you know.
Yeah, I want to see I just want to see a different version of the story being told.
Yeah.
I'd rather hear the story of what actually happened.
Well, it wasn't.
Well, you already heard that story.
And I'm okay with.
Who's the
All
last
right, let
one
me give
Kevin?
Boba Fett a call and we'll try to.
Who's the last one?
I'd rather hear the story of how the Mandalorian actually happened.
Isn't he
Listen,
narrating
dumbass. Listen. Go ahead, Heather.
Isn't he narrating that movie in some capacity?
It's fucking Zac Efron.
No, narrating, not acting in it.
Yes.
Hey, Zac Efron's good in that movie, even though his
I'm not
face
saying-
is like fucking weird.
He was fucking He-Man, right? He was
I
not
know.
a Von
I
Harris.
He's 100% He-Man.
Listen, I am okay with Zac Efron. I think he's a good actor, but
It's not a bad movie, honestly. It's pretty
I'm
good.
not gonna say it's not, but I don't need to see a movie. And I'm just saying this. I already know what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Which then you can just rate the movie.
Which is
enjoy
fine.
the movie on the
I-
art.
if-
I just don't understand. I don't understand your thoughts
I don't need to see
of being
something-
like, I can't consume this in any other media except for the media I've already consumed it.
I'm not saying I won't watch it, but I probably will be like,
Oh, you'll watch it, and then you'll like force yourself to hate it, just to prove a point.
True. That's not true.
It's like, well, I fucking hated it.
It's already there.
I will.
I know.
I can tell you right now, I will not hate it. I don't. It's not on my list of I gotta see it movies. If that makes sense.
Yeah, that's 100% okay. I have like no movies on my list of gotta see movies.
Yeah.
The Iron Claw wasn't even on there either. It just,
It
came to
just
be.
happened. I got bored one day and I decided to watch it. That'll be me.
Yeah,
one
that's
day.
pretty much it.
I mean, for me, there are.
Actually, Dune 2 is the only
I was
one.
gonna say there's 2 movies
me.
that I want to see.
Yeah, Dune 2 I do actually want to see. Go ahead.
There's 2 movies I do want to see, but there's no movies coming out that I have to see. The only thing I had to see was Fallout, which was on Amazon free for me. So.
Yeah.
I mean, Dune 2, because I actually like Dune 1.
Yeah, I like Dune 1 too.
They
Fuck me.
You took that to a whole nother level.
He did.
God damn it.
They actually
I'm
did.
kidding.
They did a much better job with the first Dune than I thought they were going to.
Yeah, it was good.
Especially considering who they had acting in it.
Hey, well, the actors are good.
Yeah, but I wasn't expecting them to be. That's what it was.
Which actor did you not expect to be good?
Zendaya.
Yeah, well, I'm with you on that one. I mean, she didn't really fucking do anything. She was just like stone faced. She was the same character that she was in Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
There's a movie with her. Either it's coming out or it's either
it's
already
being released
It's
soon.
being released.
There goes
the
fucking
tennis player one.
It's
The
the one where
tennis
where she gets hurt as a professional tennis player. Yes.
Yeah,
So far, I
that
have
was
yet
kind of
to see-
interesting.
So far, I have yet to see Zendaya,
Jesus
whatever the fuck her name is,
fucking Christ.
actually be someone I would consider a good actress. She's okay. It's just like there's nothing that's blown me away from her.
No, I get that.
The one thing that does draw me to her to give her a little bit more leeway is she is an incredibly humble person outside of that. Like, she has no problem joking around with people that she's worked with before on the red carpet and continuing.
Yeah,
to
she
be
seems
herself.
like a more down to earth person.
I've heard that with Tom Holland too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Actually, Tom Holland is actually a very good actor. I'm not gonna lie.
He is.
He's a
But
good
he's
actor.
also
I've
British,
seen him in
so he
other
had a
things.
leg up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen him in other things outside of Spider-Man. And he's good.
The only one he didn't do good in was the fucking Nathan
Basement.
Fillion.
Drink.
No. God damn.
You say drink like there's no it's rules.
Yes.
So if
What are the
you would
rules?
listen
Yeah.
before you started doing all the fucking fart noises and shit.
You fart fuck. Sorry. I just joined
A
in for some
suplex and a clothesline, if it ends in that kind of a finish. Well, if it ends in a suplex, a clothesline, or a roll-up, you have to drink.
But this match ended in a pin.
It ended in a suplex.
That wasn't a suplex. That was a crossbody.
Hey, well, it's a suplex to me.
He just wants to drink at this point.
I already drank, so I don't know.
If there's a Ric Flair move, you have to drink.
It's
if
all
there
an
is
Arn.
a-
Wahoo? Who's Wahoo McDaniel? I already hope this team wins.
Wahoo.
Wahoo McDaniel? Oh my god, you don't know.
Man, fucking so many goddamn titles.
I don't
Oh,
know
yeah.
who Wahoo
National
so
Tag
many
Team
things
Champions.
That'll be so canceled today.
Son of a bitch.
They had so they had the National Tag Team Champions, the National Heavyweight Champion,
Oh, yeah.
the U.S. Tag Team
You
Champions.
had World,
US?
National,
Yeah.
U.S.
Yes.
I think there was one
There
more.
was a 6-man tag team match. They had-
No, I think there was one other tag
There was
team.
6-man tag.
No, that was it.
I thought there was another one.
Oh, this is
I
in
knew
the
about
other
6-man thing.
place. This is in the other place.
This is Greensboro.
You keep saying that. What's the other place?
Ole
Omni.
Anderson just
The
passed away
Omni
recently.
in Atlanta. I already said
Okay,
this.
so what was the last match in? I thought that was in
That
Greensboro.
was- oh my god.
Now, if it's got the blue apron,
This is definitely
these-
They all
different
have-
than the last place. That's all I'm saying.
You did.
Young
Because
men,
because it's
there's no
different
need
ring
to feel
announcer.
down. I said
and they
young
have
men.
And they
There's
have
no
the
need to feel
cables all
down.
over the place.
all right, the one that has the yellow turnbuckles, That's Greensboro. This one is...
Young man.
No, this one... I'm sorry. This one is Greensboro. The one with the yellow turnbuckle covers is the Omni.
No, okay.
There's no need to be
Wahoo McDaniel
unhappy.
was one of the
Honestly,
biggest-
the first time I've seen an old man naked was at the YMCA.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
And then I seen several old men naked. And for some reason, they were so okay with it.
They were old. They didn't fucking care.
Yeah, but you don't have to fucking put your fucking foot up on a pedestal and have your fucking ball sack flop to the floor in front of, like, kids. The fuck was that, man? I didn't feel too Christian.
Billy Jack Haynes.
JP totally unfazed.
This is the guy that I was talking about last night, Billy Jack Haynes. Fucking
Which one is that?
David Crockett. He's the dude the big muscular
Yeah,
dude.
look at them with muscles.
Look
at
at
him.
Look
Look
at
at
Oh,
him.
so big. So rippling muscles.
On that note, I'm gonna go grab a drink. I'll be right back.
So that's Ole Anderson.
Oh my god, is that a woman referee?
No,
No.
that's a guy.
Oh, are you sure?
Yep. This is the Spanish guy.
Kind of looks like Randy Savage.
Billy
Not
Jack
the
Haynes.
referee. Yeah.
Yeah.
Billy Jack
Oh,
Haynes.
his titties are popping.
Wait,
I'll
I
give a
break
drink for the
them
titties
titties.
popping.
well, then drink.
I'm gonna drink for that.
Shoot a rock off them tits.
Mm-hmm. Chiseled from mankind. Does he have Oregon on his asshole?
He might.
I mean, on his
Well, it's
ass?
not his asshole.
I'm
It's
sorry,
his
on his ass. That's
Yes,
what my
it does
mind
say
was
Oregon.
saying.
Get your mind straight.
I'm trying.
Oh my god.
You're the one who made him drink.
Who the hell is Wahoo McDaniels?
He's the guy with
He's the
the
dude. Oh my god. He
with
was
the other black suit. He comes out in
he wears
the
a
Native American headdress.
Native American headdress.
Okay.
His Chief
Wahoo
Wahoo,
Mc-
McDaniels
Chief
was the whole name.
Wahoo McDaniel is one of the biggest baby faces in the territories at the time.
And yes, he was actually Native American.
And yes, he was.
Wahoo!
He was also a All-American in football.
Yes.
He played for the University of Oklahoma.
Two things going for him.
Mm-hmm.
He was really good. He wasn't too bad.
Well, you
But then at this time, you have to remember he's like probably in his 40s or like
He's like towards the end of
50s,
his
yeah.
career.
He wrestled for a long fucking.
the end of the Wahoo era.
He was a booker for a while too.
And you got to remember, Basement, the history of football players becoming wrestlers is very long with this industry.
That is true.
That's Ole Anderson getting his ass beat right now. He's the one that told Vince McMahon to go fuck himself with the WWE Hall of Fame. He did. So Vince McMahon called him and said, "Hey, we're gonna put you in the Hall of Fame." He said, "Go fuck yourself." Because there's a story, there's a reason behind it, and I can't remember. Was it a Black Saturday or whatever? Like Vince McMahon bought Georgia Championship Wrestling out from underneath him.
Okay,
Which was
yeah.
the death of the territories. There's a dark side of the ring about it.
Oh no, not Arn in the corner.
But Ole
I loved Arn, man. Arn's
Ole
exceptionally good.
Ole was old school and wanted. He's like Jim Cornette.
He wanted the territories.
He wanted
to
the
stay.
territories to stay.
Well, it's like the death of the Old West.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Things
Death
needed
of,
to
like-
change with the times.
Yeah. Couldn't change with the times. And I honestly, as you get older, you kind of like, fuck the change.
Yeah.
I sympathize or empathize more and more with people that are like, everything's good now. Please, God, don't change it for worse.
I will say this: I did like the territories. I didn't get to see them very much, but the more that I hear stories about the territories, I don't mind them. Which is why I'm hoping WWE kind of does that
With NXT, like what we were talking about
NXT,
the other day, right?
Yeah.
That would be perfect in my mind. Because they want to differentiate NXT from SmackDown and Raw.
Mm-hmm.
Do that. Come on. Oregon.
They're going to. I think they're going to. They just have to do it in the right way.
Do you think he has Oregon in his tights in case he gets lost and they know where to send him?
I mean, that's a possibility.
That explains the stamp.
It's a tramp stamp, motherfucker.
I love you.
Oh my god, it's Rayshawn.
Rayshawn!
You son of a bitch.
JP loves Rayshawn.
We missed you on Friday for the debut of your company.
I'm not a fucker.
Man.
Yeah, you are.
You know is a motherfucker.
First off.
He is legitimately multiple times. He's fucked mothers.
You're right.
I know. Thanks,
Rayshawn,
baby.
you missed a hell of an opening week. Man, there's some really. I was saying this to him earlier. Both shows had some really good matches.
Oh yeah, man. It's a great opening week.
They were all right. They were all right.
They were great. Shut
No,
up, Tippy. You know it's true.
They were great. They were great.
Let me rephrase that.
I
In comparison to last season.
I said this last night. I am really looking forward to this season.
You're looking forward to us
I
fighting.
I like the changes that they've made to Universe Mode. Now I don't know if some of them were around last. I don't think so. But like
for me, it's not even
the AI is better. First of all,
but for me, it's not even the changes to the game and
He
how we're doing it.
It's what we're doing.
Yes.
He wants to fight me on my ideas.
Oh,
Yes.
I do not.
I'll fight you on your ideas.
How often do I fight you?
I'm gonna say probably a lot.
Shut up.
According to the NDA,
There is no fuck. Don't listen to this fucking guy. There is
that's
no
what you say,
fucking.
that's what you say about your co-partner. Wow. Yeah.
There is no NDA, Janelle Grant. Sorry.
That's not what it says in this email.
Oh my god, whatever. I've never sent you a fucking email before.
I don't know how you notarized an email, but you did it.
I do not notarize a fucking email. I am fucking for sure fight all my I don't fight your ideas. You fucking liars. Both of you can go fuck yourself. Can I join your team?
No.
I don't fight ideas. I actually, I sit there and I listen and I'm like, it's not bad. Let's do this. I don't fight ideas. I try to add to it.
Meanwhile, that's what he types, what he says. These stupid motherfuckers.
That's not. What is wrong with you?
All I have to say is I love Trek as a teammate.
Yeah.
It's like, Trek, what do you think about this? I like it. And that's all I need. Though he did say he wanted to see Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton fight, and so we did do that.
Yes.
Wow.
He's pretty complacent. I love him.
So
Sounds like the grass is redder on the other side.
He likes
So
busting
red.
a nut like right the fuck away. He's like,
Yeah, I almost sat there and said, are you sure you want to push that right now? You don't want to wait.
I'm okay
a little
with
bit.
that if it's going to be like we're going to put our top competitors against each other to get like who's the best of the best at the beginning of the season. Then you kind of work out like rivalries
yeah, but
as time
Cody
goes on.
Rhodes and
save that for week 3.
Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton, you kind of save that for WrestleMania.
Well, we have to decide who's our fucking champion, and unless we give it to somebody.
You can keep those two away from each other at some point. There's a way to do it. There's a way to do it.
I mean, we could have him fight Joaquin Wild, but look what happened with that.
Just
He's
do
like
gauntlet
3
matches.
seconds away from beating fucking
Basement,
Mr.
if
Perfect.
you see me on camera blink,
Oh, stop.
that means I'm in trouble.
Shut up.
I'll save you.
If I text SOS on your beeper,
It seems like Connor's doing okay. My whole plan is to beat up your family, so.
Yeah, shows you how bad it is. I'm turning for you to help.
Enemy of my enemy is my friend. That ref looks like a woman. I'm sorry.
So,
He looks like one, but he's
I
not.
am honestly thinking about moving my football show over to the Horny Goat.
Ooh,
was a
3
fast
count.
one,
That's
man.
it. It's over.
Your shit.
Yeah, it was
that damn rope.
it was a screw job.
I mean, if you want to do that, go for it. I don't really care. I have no horse in this race. Cheers, baby.
Drink. It was a fuck finish. The only reason I say that is I'm not that I'm not getting any views. I think it would be a good show to have over there.
Whatever you want to do.
I might do the draft over there Thursday.
Okay.
I was actually thinking about doing something like pre-recorded.
Oh God, he's back.
Universe mode. Holy fuck!
It's not good.
Fuck, drink.
Oh yeah. Oh,
that time he didn't get a chance to look.
He looked away right from the beginning, right from the get go. He looked away. Look at Buddy Landell.
He's looking at his ass. He just looked at his ass.
Wait, what champion is he? National
heavyweight champion. Yeah.
He was in a match.
You know what he's doing? He's doing a spot for Big Shaves. Crazy.
Why he's got the shiftiest eyes
Why
known
is
to
he
fucking
naked?
mankind? Look at him. He keeps shifting his
Why
eyes.
is he naked?
Which one?
On the right. What are you talking about? Why is he naked?
He's got
Why does his eyes
front
keep
on.
shifting to the camera?
Dude, put it away. Oh, he's okay.
Because
The camera's cut it off at the right time or right area.
look at Buddy Landell.
Did he have a wig on during the match?
No,
No.
he took a shower after.
Huh.
Or poured water on his head. One of the two.
Or took his wig off?
Bing.
I don't know what the fuck he's doing right now.
Anything, everything he can.
he's
I'm
He keeps staring at the camera.
time. Like, this is really fucking weird.
He keeps staring at the camera. Look at him.
How many
Is it my ass?
times? How many
Okay.
times has he looked away from the camera though, Basement?
We need.
It's been a lot, man. It's been a lot. He keeps staring at the camera. Look, he's gonna do it again. I can see it in his eyes. Yeah, there it is. Holy fucking Christ! Why does he keep staring at the camera?
What, the announcer?
Yeah,
Johnny Weaver.
Johnny
yes.
Weaver?
Johnny Weaver.
Because he does not.
Oh,
He does
staring up.
not want to be there, dude.
He
He
looks
does
like
not want to
Frankenstein.
be there.
I don't
He
think
flashed
he
at the
cares.
camera.
I don't think he cares.
It's like kill me.
I sliced my head open so much for this business, and this is what they got me doing. These stupid motherfuckers. I don't know how much more I can take of this shit.
I got about 50 fucking drinks to drink because this fucking guy, wandering eyes.
Johnny Weaver's like, finally, this fucker shuts up.
Somebody threw up after that.
Oh, this match? Just get the
Oh, no.
fucking.
Magnum
Just
TA.
get a
straw.
I hope you have a cooler sitting next to you.
Oh no!
Wait, what?
This is an I Quit match between Magnum TA and Tony
It's
Blanchard.
Smoke versus Cyrax.
We're getting close to the end.
Oh shit!
Tully Blanchard and Baby Doll.
No.
Oh,
the
baby
way this
dolls.
is- the way this is laid out on Wikipedia. Fucked me up.
You know,
This
baby
Ant-Man?
doll is fucking drugged out of her mind.
Oh, God,
Sound like
yes.
fucking. I'm right there with her. How you doing?
Do you know who
Oh, it's
Baby
a
Doll?
cage match? What the fuck?
Yes.
Baby Doll is actually married to Sam Houston, the guy that wrestled in the first match.
Fucking small man. Well, it's Finn.
What?
Piece of shit. Fuck that guy, okay? That's all I'm gonna say.
This is Tully Blanchard, though. This
And
Magnum TA.
TA.
Yeah.
I almost said PI.
These two do not like each other. There
That's
is
why
a
they're fighting.
huge feud here. So Magnum TA, Tully Blanchard kept attacking Magnum TA, and he kept on talking shit to Magnum TA. Magnum TA kept on saying, "I want the U.S. title," and
His name
Tully
is Magnum
Blanchard
TA.
kept avoiding him and shit. And then finally, Magnum TA challenged him. He's like, "Look, let's have this match," and then I quit match.
His name is Magnum.
It's going down at Mugnam. Or Mungam.
This
What?
is, I think this is
Yeah,
in Greensboro, if
Magnum TA backwards,
No,
baby.
it's
Yeah,
at the
no,
end.
this is in Greensboro. Is every
Yes,
other,
this one's in
every other
Greensboro.
match. Every
It's
other
at
match.
Bunkman.
Every other match took place.
So
in a different
there's
place.
1, 2, 3.
This man had a fucking serious, big ass fucking head.
He did. His daughter inherited it.
Tully Blanchard.
Tully Blanchard, man, the head.
Tully Blanchard is,
An egotistical piece of shit.
but he was such a good heel.
Well, it's because that's what's his true personality.
You
Rick
were
Shot,
correct.
I'm in an Uber a high and with a bloodstream full of whiskey. Good,
Tully Blanchard.
I like that.
Who? What? To win the fucking?
Was well, he was one of the original four.
Look how
Horsemen.
big his fucking head is, man.
Yeah.
He's like one of those Eastern Island heads.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. You know his mother did not survive the birth.
Jaws of life.
These two literally beat the shit out of each other, though.
Right
It's
now?
in the ring. Watch.
This is actually a pretty good match. But
I'll be the judge of that.
you'll like it. The feud that these two have going, this is where the build to the feud made sense to have this
I
match
now
here.
instantly hate it.
All the interference that happened, they decided to do this in a steel cage.
And it's an
I've heard about this match through podcasts and stuff. I don't want to watch the actual match because of that.
Well, you're watching it.
Heather gets.
I do. I got that a little too quick.
I'm in another dimension right now, so I do. Ooh.
Eh.
What?
Blanchard, big ass fucking head.
Tully Blanchard.
Oh,
Oh,
brain.
Guess what? Guess what?
What are we guessing?
Bleeding.
Oh my god.
Kicking Bud.
I think everybody bleeds in this fucking pay-per-view.
Yes, they do.
AEW. AEW.
Yes.
AE-dub. AE-dub.
But this is actually a pretty good match.
That's my nub. Whoa. Rated R.
Magnum TA is being built to be the fucking next big star. Magnum TA, if he hadn't have gotten hurt,
Yeah, if he didn't
might
crash his
have
Porsche.
actually saved WCW.
What happened to him?
Car crash.
You look at the size of this guy. Guess what kind of car he drove?
Motorcycle.
Nope.
No.
Well, he did have.
He
motorcycle.
had them. He had them, but he had an accident shortly
The
after
Porsche.
that ruined his
Oh,
neck.
no,
A
it was
Beetle?
A couple of years after. He had a Ferrari.
Yeah, well.
A
And?
man that size squeezing himself into a sardine
No,
can,
it was a Lamborghini. Sorry.
sardine
That's the same.
can of a car like that,
Mm-hmm.
and he went and wrecked it, broke his neck.
No, he fucked himself up. He pretty
Yeah.
bad. He had to quit wrestling because of it.
He was in line to get a world title run.
He was on his way. So
Yeah.
if you win the U.S. title, you're essentially on your way to
You're
winning.
next in line,
You're next
basically.
in line. to be
He
the
he
winner.
had said in interviews that like he goes, I had meetings with Crockett and Dusty about like plans to win the world title and like booked it out like a year or so, whatever. Like
the
they
very
were
next
already
year, the very next year they had to change things up because he ended up getting into a car accident. He was supposed to be him and Ric Flair at Starcade '86.
Yep.
I should have done him versus Lamborghini at Starcade 86.
The Lamborghini won.
Mm-hmm.
Well, whatever it was
Retirement
one of
match.
those. It
It was-
was this fast car. It was a really
It
fast
was either a Lamborghini or a
You
Porsche.
said that.
A retirement match.
It might have been a Porsche.
Yes, he does, Alpha. John Moxley's a fucking... I don't know. The guy
John
just wakes up
Moxley.
bleeding, I think.
He does.
He's always on the
An
rag.
idiot. But so they give a reason as to why there's blood in these matches. There's blood.
Well, they're
feuds.
fighting in a cage match,
but-
so it
yeah,
makes
right,
sense.
right. But a
an
lot
I
of these
Quit match.
matches were blood feuds, and it makes sense to bleed.
But like every match, like this is the problem with AEW. Every match is like, how can we be the most extreme version of what we are?
You're
Let's
correct.
have blood.
The
every
expectations
single
get
match.
set too high, and every match after that will be shit.
Yes.
Yep, 100%. And I agree with you. This is why I don't. You just they're
It kind of
AEW
reminds me of a more capable Sid Vicious.
Let's keep this in mind, everybody.
Personal
Well, we can go here. So
He is like mini Psycho Sid, this guy.
So let's keep in mind
Magnum TA.
this is a pay-per-view, so they're just having blow-offs here.
Yeah.
These are blow-off matches. They would end feuds, and this is how they ended feuds, and they would start anew.
What the fuck is the ref doing?
The only feud that
getting a microphone because it's an I Quit match.
The only feud that didn't end was Ric Flair, Dusty Rhodes.
Is that Earl Hebner?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah.
Yep.
Is
Yeah,
it?
so you
I
got
don't know.
Earl
I told
Earl
you he
Hebner.
was in this.
He's got the same like physique or the way he
same
holds
body
himself.
shape.
Yeah. Goddamn Earl Hebner.
Yep, it was a Porsche.
There we go.
Terry Magnum TA drove a Porsche and he broke his vertebrae.
He broke like 4 of them in his neck.
Yeah. Like his C4, I think it just said.
From what I know, that's explosive.
Yeah, because that's the one that has potentially sit
I
right
hate
on the
everybody.
spinal cord.
He had to quit wrestling after that. And it's not too long after this. I mean, he still wrestles, but it's not too long after that
He just calls it quits.
well, he has to. He has to because he can't fucking walk anymore. He could hardly walk.
God damn, that's bad.
And he was really fucking. They were really.
He's telling him to yell at his
pushing
dick.
They were really pushing. He's bleeding. Drink.
Oh shit.
They were really pushing this guy too.
Well,
Yeah.
he was fucking
Dusty,
awesome.
Dusty said.
Magnum
he
Ta.
was- Dusty said he was the next big baby face. And that's what
He
they
was,
were
over,
building.
he was over like Rover.
Oh, yep. Tully Blanchard's bleeding too. He drank.
God damn.
The fuck?
You agreed to this, Basement.
I did agree.
You signed the
Oh,
NDA too?
Earl Hebner's bleeding. Drink. I'm just kidding.
Nah.
Wait, did you sign the NDA too?
This is pussy.
He didn't sign no fucking NDA.
I did sign.
Are you talking about me? I can't. I have to address you by
I can't disclose this.
dude.
Can
Can't-
you
what?
just stop?
Can't
You
disclose
can-
anything.
You can address me as J. You can call me whatever the fuck you want for all I care.
So Sugar Tits made me sign an NDA.
Not sugar tits. That's what I call her all the time. Actually, I call her sweet tits, but
Or swizzle tits.
or swizzle tits. Hey,
Ooh,
swizzle
okay.
tits, what are you
I
making
like
for
that one.
supper tonight?
I almost fell out of the chair.
What the fuck? Okay.
Just beating
Kelly,
with the I quit
No,
microphone.
he's beating the shit out of him with the microphone. So it's an I quit match. Say it! Say
I didn't
it!
see the mic. I didn't. I didn't see the microphone.
He's
So I
yelling
just saw
at
the
him.
cord.
Say it!
I thought he was beating him up with one of those fucking old school bank pens that were on the chain. Oddly specific cut. It's just I'm very
So Magnum
very.
TA showed up at TVs, and his face or his forehead at the next TV taping looked like it was like somebody had taken a grater and
Yeah.
just grated his fucking forehead.
So this is when he fought the Lamborghini.
No,
This is before it.
Clearly.
like right after this match, he showed up on TV and it looked like he used a grater on his forehead.
Just pre Lambo.
Like if he said any more words than what he did, he would bleed.
Right now, I would say Basement. He's in Lambo.
Yeah. No. Pre-Lambo was
There yet?
a good term.
It was a Porsche.
It was a Porsche. I said Porsche. You said everything else after that.
Yeah, no. I looked it up. It was a Porsche.
He's snoring.
Okay. How dare a Porsche hurt this man?
Well, Tully
Porsche is a
Blanchard.
Porsche, of course.
Tully Blanchard.
Porsche.
Or is it Porsche?
So the thing about Tully Blanchard is he was a really good worker, but he thought he was bigger than
The business.
the business.
Yeah, some would say he had a big head.
He did have a big head. Literally, figuratively, and literally.
Oh god,
no,
I'm gonna give myself a high five.
I would high five you if we were in the same
heard
room
it.
together. I like Tully Blanchard. He's a great heel. He's a great in-ring worker. He could talk. But yeah, he thought he was bigger than the business. He thought he was big. In his mind, he thought he was bigger than Ric Flair.
Yell at my dick.
I'm not gonna say it
Now.
again, but you know
Yell
how I feel.
at my dick.
I'm curious. I don't think I think the only people that can hear are the people watching this event, right? Like, the crowd can't?
Oh, the crowd can
Yeah.
hear.
It's a microphone for the
It's a
crowd.
microphone.
It's
Oh, the whole crowd can hear?
PA
Okay.
microphone.
It's the microphone that the fucking announcer used.
Are they putting it through they're putting it through the stadium?
Yeah.
Imagine being a
Yell
young
at
kid
my
and somebody walks in on you watching this. They have no idea about wrestling. He's got the fucking penis in his mouth. Yeah.
You know what he's saying to him? Suck it! Suck it! No!
You're going to Sunday school tomorrow to get out the demons.
Let's roll around and make sweet love to each other. Look at him.
Did you guys go to Sunday school? I mean,
I
kind of
did.
you're like
I did.
Catholic upbringing or something, right?
I did as a young child. I did go to.
I went to Sunday school like 3 times, and they
Same.
realized I was a demon, and they expelled me.
Oh, I didn't get.
No, I
I
just
didn't
did not
get
go
expelled.
back,
I
that's
just
all.
told everybody I am bored, so I'm gonna go.
I actually didn't mind it because I liked hearing the stories.
Yeah, Sunday school was boring as fuck. But my family just decided to be like, I guess we're not coming back. It wasn't up to me. I guess I could have gone through Sunday school forever. Connor went through Sunday school for all of his life.
So I was in an organization called Awanas.
I think. What?
Awanas. So
What's that mean?
I will explain it in a second.
Less than a Tuas.
Do you want to suck this dick? Sorry. Awanas.
Awana equips local volunteers and churches around the world with biblical discipleship solutions. Our program serves kids ages 2 through 18. So what it is like we would go on. It's like I think it was on a Wednesday, and
Spread the good word.
You were in a group and you were in the pals, which was, and we had uniforms. It was pretty cool. But you had a pamphlet and you had to,
You were a cult.
in order to
It's already sounding like a cult.
in order to
We had a uniform. We had a pamphlet.
well, you didn't have
Oh,
to.
no!
You didn't. Okay, you didn't have to have the uniform. You didn't have to have it.
You just had to take the blood oath.
No, there was no blood oath. But you got like a pamphlet, and you had to recite sayings from the Bible, and you'd advance throughout the thing.
Sacrifice a goat.
But you didn't have to go. It's not like... I enjoyed it. It was pretty fun. You got to hang out with kids, and you got to play games at the end of the night.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry, he just fucking kicked the ref. That was great.
This is pretty good. This is almost the end of the match.
Oh, he's gonna
He's trying to
fucking
stab his eye out.
He is. They tried.
spear him in the head.
They like really tried to fucking make this like these two didn't like each other.
I love that Earl is back up without even panting.
Now kiss.
Welcome to Pals. Did you get the pamphlet?
I did. I completed it all. Like the first one is John 3:16. For God so
We're not
loved the world
just sure.
that He gave His only begotten Son.
We're not just sure. We're HIV positive.
It was pretty. It was. I enjoyed it.
No. It's going down on his head.
Yep.
The wood.
Yeah, from the chair, the
Oh,
breakaway chair.
Yep. So what Magnum TA was using on him, he is now using on Tully Blanchard.
He's definitely bleeding more.
Yes.
Up.
Oh no,
He
baby
just
doll.
Quit. He just quit.
What can I do?
You know what? I
Not
actually,
done.
you know what? Again, little attention to detail.
Yeah.
Just little attention to detail.
No,
So you
no,
notice what he
there's-
did there, he could have done more, and he's like, yeah, you know what? I already
No,
fucking destroyed
not just that. The fact of what happened.
Yeah.
Did Tully say he quit?
Well, he'll actually
He said yes.
yes, he
He
did.
didn't say the actual words
Well,
"I quit," which
Earl
I'm not
asked him. Earl Hebner
No,
asked him, "Do
correct.
you quit?" Yes,
correct. But I'm just saying is that it's a way to cover his ass.
Yeah.
But
See, this is the type of match that deserves
Yes.
color.
Exactly.
the decision stands.
Correct.
I think every
No, I'm
match
not saying. I'm not
I
saying
honestly
that.
feel like every I Quit match should have blood.
Well,
JP,
yes.
I'm not saying that as a way to challenge the decision.
Right,
What I'm
no.
saying is that
Well,
like it's a
this
way
is
to like
a
protect
looking
it. It's like,
out.
hey,
This
I never
is-
said I quit. No, but you agreed to it. You know, like kind of, you know, a way to kind of.
This shit is great. This
It's Rick
shit-
and Morty.
Yeah.
Guess
Everybody's
what
gonna
happens
fucking-
in this match? Just drink.
Blood? I'm just gonna go out on a limb here and say
Just-
blood.
Just drink.
Well, no, it's right. It's Midnight Express. They didn't bleed much.
No,
Nah, it's like a street fight or something. This is like there's a street fight or something happening.
Oh, by the way, Heather, I have to invite you and JP to this new group I found on Facebook. It is you can't see.
I see how it is.
You're not on Facebook.
I see how it is.
Are you on Facebook?
I see how it is.
Any answer?
I see how it is.
It's called "You Can't See Meme" Simpsons wrestling memes.
Okay.
It's a bachelor party.
It's fucking gold.
Look at Jim
Oh,
Cornette.
the lesbian ref is back.
I fucking love Jim Cornette, man.
Oh, there we go.
Look at him. He's like, why are you booing me?
Oh shit. Hey,
Oh.
it's what's his face?
Jimmy Valiant.
Party Train.
Jimmy Valiant.
No,
Miss Atlanta
what they did with,
Lively, and I can't think of her name.
What was his name in NXT?
Big Mama, I think is her name.
That is Jimmy Valiant and Miss Atlanta Lively.
Who is actually Ronnie Garvin.
Yep. And with Big Mama.
Her name is Ronnie Gargle.
Oh my god. That is not what I said. His name. It's actually a guy, and it's Ronnie Garvin.
Which one is the guy?
Miss Atlanta Lively.
The one in
You'll
the
see.
colorful sweater.
The one
And
Oh,
That
okay.
one.
The one getting in the ring right now is actually Ronnie
okay.
Garvin, but it's Miss Atlanta Lively.
Uh-huh. So this is the same fucking shit as they did with whatever his name was from NXT
Yes.
that I can't remember right now.
Velveteen Dream.
No, not Velveteen Dream. The guy that had the party train.
Oh,
Rose.
Elias.
No.
Not Elias.
Adam Rose.
Adam Rose. There you go.
No,
Bo Dallas.
no. It's just these three. There is no. This is the greatest. These guys were so good.
It took him 20 minutes just to get ready to wrestle.
Oh, Braun Strowman.
Mhm.
Right?
Yeah. Is she
Big Mama.
wrestling?
Big
No.
Mama. No, she's
a
not.
valet.
She's a valet. She's what Jim Cornette is.
Oh,
Miss-
okay. Oh, it's Zac Efron.
Yes.
Miss Atlanta Lively. Ronnie
Drake.
Garvin. Ronnie Garvin. Ronnie Garvin goes from this to world champion.
You gotta start somewhere.
Need to hurry up before Jimmy Valiant's cocaine runs out.
You've got a point. So, for real life, the Jimmy Valiant and the woman, the Big Mama is her name. They're actually a couple.
Which one is Jimmy Valiant?
The guy
The
in
red
the
shirt.
red shirt,
Okay.
the Boogie Woogie Man. This motherfucker had 5 minutes. No, there. Powder's out. Bobby Eaton's taking the coke. Bobby Eaton's snorting coke. Fucking Miss Atlanta Lively. I'm gonna.
Oh, give it to fucking. He's wrestling in heels, man.
Yes.
I'll give it to this.
He went full on into this fucking gimmick, man. That ain't no gimmick chair.
No, that's like
that's a school chair.
A 1980s school chair. Yeah.
With the desk nailed down to the floor so you can just stretch back and crack.
It's like, you better be a fucking 40-year-old or 40-pound kid.
Hey.
Or else you can fit in that shit.
Hey. Drink.
Bleeding.
Oh my god. Oh god, I gotta take a piss again. You ever wish you could just
drink?
They'll finish.
Oh my god,
please.
Just keep a tally for me.
You got 2, soon to be 3 and 4.
Oh my god.
Fucking Jimmy Valiant, man. Now, here's the comparison that I have. Remember I said Jimmy Valiant was one of the most over baby faces in the NWA at the time? And you know how the argument was, would you actually put the title on somebody just because they're that over? Would you ever put a world title on Jimmy Valiant?
No.
I mean, come the fuck on.
Well, you can put the tag title on him as long as you have somebody.
Sure,
but not a world title.
But not a world title because what's he gonna do with it? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So everybody's saying that they need to put the title. I can't remember who it was. Because he was so fucking over as a babyface, just because he was over, everybody's like, they need to put the title on that guy. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? No. I think it had something to do with the Fiend. And I was trying to make a comparison. When this guy takes, look at him, he's in the convulsion stage. Look at him, I fucking love it. Fucking Jimmy Valiant, when he sold. Oh. Like, here he goes. He's just going to go. He's going to have a seizure. Oh, by the way, drink.
There's both members of the Midnight Express bleeding, and
I'm back.
Jimmy Valiant's bleeding.
So much baby powder.
Yes.
Well, everybody's bleeding in this match. I don't think Miss Atlanta Lively's bleeding.
I don't think Garvin's bleeding.
Not yet. We'll see in a second.
Oh.
So they're trying to prove that he's a man.
As you do.
Well, leave them alone.
They them.
Leave alone.
You know, it's weird because Heather, I watch Follow, you watch Follow, right?
Yes.
There is like that representation in Follow,
but it's not.
And it did not bother me at all.
It's not that moment of this is what I am, this is what I like, and this is now all about me.
It was just like,
you know what's funny?
It was in passing, and I'm like, okay, fine, whatever.
Hey,
I say the same thing a little bit with Has Been Hotel.
Hey,
where
go ahead. Finish what you're saying.
Where like I don't think there's a single straight couple in the entire show, but it doesn't really matter because that's not the point of the whole. That's the point of the whole. Like
I would say that like me and Heather I watched the first episode of it. I would say that the angel, what's the
Veggie?
not Veggie. The angel, the fucking main bad
Adam.
John or whatever the fuck his name is.
Adam. First man.
So he is presented as fucking frat boy 101 immediately.
Yeah. Love it.
So I'm like, I'm not against it, but I'm like, okay, that is kind of like into that realm of being like, you gotta the characters that they choose to portray as like stronger, competent are going to be of the LGBTQ variety.
I got a question for you.
Oh, no.
I got a question for you. How does a non-binary person kill people?
I feel like you've asked this before.
How does it what?
How does a non-binary person non-binary person kill somebody? They slash them.
Okay. I get it. But I still hate you.
Hey, guess what? Drink.
Oh my god, why?
Ron Garvin's bleeding. Mrs. Atlanta Lively's now bleeding.
Someone going for a goddamn pen? There we go.
It's not happening.
No.
Okay, maybe not yet. Sweet Jesus.
Oh, he
Oh
just
my
knocked him the fuck out.
God.
Ronnie
Great
Garvin, they
timing
called
on
him
that one.
Hands of Stone. So that's his finisher. He would punch you and it'd
That is a
just
fucking
drink.
fast count.
Just fucking drink.
Yeah.
Shitty
Well,
fucking finish.
Unfortunately, I have to depart for the evening because I have to be up for my nephew's christening.
Oh.
All right, well, have fun.
This is gonna be a fun evening.
Oh,
So
Jim Cornette is getting naked.
y'all have that's my cue to skidoo. Y'all have a good night
Good
and
night.
have fun with naked cornet. Night.
She's gonna fucking rub his face in her ass. That's what they were gonna do.
Yeah. She looks like meth addict.
Big Mama had big boobies.
Mm-hmm. Other than that, she was fucking stick.
Yes. I bet he cannot wait to get back there to get that fucking wig off every single night. 'Cause that thing just looks itchy.
And the bodysuit he's wearing.
Yes.
So they just go away from this whole fucking gimmick, like it ends, like it just dies here. And then Ron Garvin comes out, and he's thrown into the world title picture right away.
He's lucky he landed like that, because otherwise that would have been total knee fuckage.
Yeah, Bobby.
Like this
Eaton's-
vibrating camera.
Yeah.
Bobby Eaton's really
Jesus
fucking-
Christ.
Bobby Eaton's really
That's the
fucking-
film. That's not
So
the camera.
this.
Oh, not this motherfucker.
Get ready. Get ready. Get ready.
I feel like he just turned away and looked the other direction.
Yes.
You don't have to drink for this. It's just when he looks at the camera and then looks away.
That's what he
Now,
did.
well, when he's talking to the people, like when he's by himself, I don't think he does it anymore. He just is doing his interview. He's doing what he's...
This time he's not going back and forth to the camera
there it
as
was.
much.
There it was.
But you don't have to drink for that. You don't have to.
Oh, there it was again. I don't know, JP. Breaking the rules.
He's done that, what, 4 times now?
You know, last time by this point in the interview, he's done it 27.
Nah, I ain't drinking that fucking much.
Ah! Oh, that was
There
extended.
it is! That's
That
what
was
I'm
an
talking about!
Oh god, it's there. There's- oh my god, he won't stop.
He was doing so
Sucks.
good.
That's 3. That's 3 of them. That's 3 of them.
Oh
When
my
he looks,
God.
when he looks off the camera, not looking at somebody, and then looks at the camera and then looks back. When he looks at the camera and then looks off the other way. So that's 3. You have to drink 3 times for that.
Oh god.
This is a good match.
Yes, the Russians are coming.
The police are escorting them.
Well, that's because at this point in time, they are such bad heels that people were literally trying to kill them as they came to the ring.
Good.
Midnight Express had a lot of the same issues. I think in one of the Mid-South Wrestling shows they were at, Stan Lane actually got stabbed.
I don't know what I was watching, but I think it was about like ECW being taken over by WWE, and the first event they did for ECW at the hall,
Yeah.
and someone threw piss on one of them.
Yes. Well, Eric Bischoff was getting D-cell batteries thrown at him.
Good, I like that. That's how you know you made it, when you get hit with a battery.
That's when you know that you've become a heel. Ooh, another cage match.
It's so funny because like today's wrestling has evolved so much from what it was that like
It's
the
almost
fact that
unrecognizable.
it's wild because the fact that what we're watching is fans of this wrestling
Yes.
doing like an impression of this wrestling, but in current day.
Yes. It's eventually things do come back into
All circle, baby.
full circle. So
All circle.
So this kind of wrestling, but here's the thing, though. With this kind of wrestling, there's a reason why these things are happening. It's not. You get what I'm saying, or not?
Well, like what I was saying was like everything that's happening here is happening again years later, just in a different way.
They do it every week.
Yeah, no. What I'm saying, like the idea of these characters is the characters we see today. It's just like slightly evolved from what it was.
right.
So like the only changes that are actually happening are slight changes to wrestling over and over and over and over. What's up, Baru? You piece of poo.
So like the matches this is at a pay-per-view. This isn't happening on a weekly show.
I know. I'm just saying, like you see the wrestlers, and like the wrestlers of our age looked up to these wrestlers and became these wrestlers. Is what I'm saying. So it's kind of like, yes, wrestling is different, but it's the same so much.
Wrestling is starting to make that turn back to the golden era while keeping all the modern touches.
Well, it's just they mimic what they've seen.
Yes.
And like I'm gonna say improve upon it by being like,
oh, if you turn this way, it looks like you're putting more pressure.
Yeah.
I think Triple H is making a better version of the golden era of wrestling.
That's what we're saying.
I'm gonna say when it comes to Triple H and what they're gonna do with WWE, up to God, the guy lives for a long fucking time. But
I'm hoping that Wendy's kids are going to be watching Triple H doing this.
I hope that Triple H puts in place somebody
like something that can work without him being alive.
Yeah.
Correct. And
it kind of seems like what they're doing.
And I can, but here is. There is somebody out there that will take what he is doing and make it better. It'll evolve. This is how everything in wrestling has been done. Everybody.
Well, you'll go from Triple H to Shawn Michaels to
Jesse James.
Another wrestler that we know of that's active now that is transitioning to controlling wrestling.
If you were to pick a wrestler that is wrestling today, if they were to take over Triple H's spot, who would it be? I don't see anybody in that spot now.
I can see AJ Styles.
No, I don't.
I almost want to say Roman Reigns.
You think Roman... So I've heard that he is heavily involved in the storyline.
That's what I mean. Like, I've heard that too. And I also heard, like, I mean, he's run the gamut of what you need to as a wrestler.
Uh-huh.
So I wouldn't be against it. But it's weird because, like, the mind behind wrestling doesn't always necessarily need to be a wrestler. So, like,
I
you know,
feel you still need some sort of wrestling influence.
I feel like if you're gonna go from Triple H to somebody, you're gonna have to do like
a perfect person or people would be a wrestler who not a wrestler, but somebody that's a great storyteller and can, like a Paul Heyman guy.
Mm-hmm.
That can fucking say, okay, here's where we need to go.
But even then, it's like the fucking solar system aligned to give us Triple H, honestly. Like somebody that is the master of the business and also has the in with who used to run the business.
Yeah. You
almost need like a descendant or somebody that's going to learn from him. I honestly feel like they should attach somebody to this man so that they can learn what he's doing so that they can take over.
I almost have the feeling that that's Cody Rhodes.
I could be.
Yep. That might actually be the best choice.
I can see Cody Rhodes really, really... I think he was heavily involved in this shit. I think him, Roman, Triple H, Paul Heyman all got together and said... Because Cody Rhodes loves that aspect of the business. And I could see Dustin coming back and working in WWE.
I honestly thought he was going to be back at the event. I would have loved him to be at WrestleMania, but...
would have been added. He was there, but he couldn't show because Tony Khan
he could,
crude.
Yeah, he was up in one of the skyboxes.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it would have added so many levels. I think if they would have had...
It's going to happen.
So
at some point, no matter what.
I think they would have fucking done? I think they would have had him show up.
When The Rock... in The Undertaker's place,
And it would have taken The Undertaker's place. I think that was actually supposed to be...
I feel like The Undertaker was the third option.
I agree.
Because I think first was Dustin.
I think, yep. I agree with you 100%.
The first was Dustin. The second was Stone Cold. Yep. The third was Undertaker. And it's also why he showed up in no gear at all. Yeah. He was just wearing a sweater.
Yeah, just show up.
Yeah.
Just be there. And just be the big brother. That would have fucking been great.
I honestly, like, it will happen.
Oh, it's going to.
100%.
There's going to be a time where Dustin, it's going to happen sooner than everybody thinks. And it's going to happen probably at SummerSlam.
And you know what? I'm not against it happening because you kind of wanted Cody Rhodes to win it.
Right.
And it not to be like... Yes, they celebrated afterwards, but it wasn't necessarily anybody super connected to him to share in the win.
Do you know what I think is going to happen? I think Dustin and Cody are going to have a match at WrestleMania, and it's going to be Dustin's final
amazing match. Because I think the best AEW match was that match.
Dustin.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. But I think that match, that will be Dustin's last match. He's gonna want.
I'd love to see this SummerSlam, The Rock and Cody Rhodes, and have Dustin show up, helping Cody Rhodes, and have it all go sour, and have them face each other at Mania, and have Roman Reigns and The Rock face each other. Come on, those are two monstrous matches, and they don't even need the titles to be monstrous matches.
Exactly. I don't think Cody Rhodes is losing to Rock. I think ultimately Cody Rhodes will lose to
McIntyre is my bet.
Maybe,
I hope.
Maybe
McIntyre
he needs
kind of needs it. Yeah.
I think McIntyre's going to win the title at Clash at the Castle.
Yeah, for sure. But which title?
They're going to really give him his flowers.
Damian Priest.
Mm-hmm. I can see that.
But I could see.
I mean, there's also CM Punk in the fucking wing. I don't know.
Well, see, CM Punk, and that'll happen at WrestleMania.
Yeah, that'll be his feud.
CM Punk and McIntyre, you think?
Mhm.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't think Cody Rhodes. And
Seth
Dustin,
Rollins will come back,
but I don't think Cody Rhodes and Dustin will be a main event. I think it'll be an undercard to the main event on Sunday. And then it'll be kind of like a co-main event like type deal thing.
Yeah.
I think that
you could even do it on
Triple H has got so many
on Sunday as like a mid-match thing. Like,
no, I would have it as the undercard or co-main event.
I would as well, but it depends on what the like. I mean, with what they have being built up, next WrestleMania could be fucking booking wise monstrous.
Oh, it's going to be big. WrestleMania. You know how Triple H this next WrestleMania is already going to be big.
I think we might even have Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
Oh yeah,
and next WrestleMania.
You're gonna see a lot of, but I don't know. I think that match will be the end of a career match.
But I think it would be.
I honestly think they'll.
Oh, by the way, drink. Ivan Koloff is bleeding.
Mm-hmm.
So is Morty.
Oh yeah.
Drink for him too.
Oh shit! Drink for him too. Look at Earl go.
Yeah.
What a Hebner.
Earl has never changed.
No.
Mm-hmm.
He's always had the same look on his face, the same demeanor.
Yeah. He's basically been a 60-year-old man for life.
Hey, Aubrey Edwards, if you're watching, this is how you fucking referee a match.
Yeah. Stay away from the fucking action. You're a ref.
There's nothing wrong with getting in the middle of it, but get in the middle of it because of... And I don't know if this is a no DQ match.
Well, they still have to make tags to come in, so I don't think
so. But it's so nobody can interfere in the match. That's the only reason that the steel cage is up. That's what
Alpha
the feud
says.
is built on.
Alpha says he thinks the only person worthy of taking the belt off Cody is Seth Rollins.
No. I mean, well, that could be.
I think Seth Rollins is going to win the other championship after the draft.
I don't.
They won't draft Seth Rollins because he's injured, but he will show up on the brand. Raw? I guess the brand that has the.
I kind of disagree with you. I think he's going to end up on the same brand as Cody Rhodes. I think he's going to end up winning. I do agree with Alpha.
Well, I mean, this is what I'm saying. Like that's the championship he'll win.
So I will say,
but I don't think he's going to win it from Cody Rhodes.
Triple H has so many options right now. It's not even fucking fun. He has built so many stars in the last 3 months. He's built more stars in the last 3 months than fucking Vince has in the last 15 years.
Exactly.
Let's be honest. Name me 3 stars that Vince McMahon has built from scratch.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there are 3 stars that he's built from scratch.
Correct.
But not at the same time in the same amount of time, right?
There's just.
I mean, at this point in time, you've got AJ Styles, Randy Orton, fucking
AJ Styles was already a star, and I
okay. So
Vince
no,
built
like
him.
no, but like the way I'm looking at it is, you have at least 6, if not 8, actual competitors for the World Championships.
Correct. Well, you have, and Randy Orton's still one of those.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
You have Seth Rollins. You have Cody Rhodes. You have Roman Reigns.
Yep.
You have... Did I say Seth Rollins already?
Yeah, you did.
You have LA Knight. You do have
LA
AJ
Knight.
Styles.
AJ Styles.
You have Braun Breaker. He'll be there.
Well, I think
will be there.
I could see a Kevin Owens or Sami Zayn run before that. And you have Gunther.
That's 9.
Yep. And Drew McIntyre, 10.
10. Look at it. You could build a show around them 10 guys. One show. A weekly show around those 10 guys.
I mean, the ridiculousness of honestly, WWE's talent is ridiculous.
AEW,
and the NXT, you got Carmelo Hayes.
Yes, and he's coming up.
And that guy is gonna.
So, for as much as I shit on AEW, they have tons of talent as well. It's
just
how
don't use
they
them.
are fucking used that fucking annoys the shit out of me.
I think Braun Breaker will defeat Sami Zayn for the title.
I agree with you. He's gonna fucking squash the shit out of him. Though.
Yeah, he'll beat the fucking living shit out of him.
All
But
right.
they'll use the angle of him like fighting back constantly.
So if I remember correctly, right now, Ricky Morton's cut open. If I remember correctly, I think, yep. So the match is over, and the Midnight Express one. Yep, Ricky Morton's bleeding. Drink.
All right.
The Midnight Express won the tag team titles. This is where the feud between, and this is one of my favorite feuds, tag team feuds of all time, is the Midnight Express and the Rock and Roll Express. So good. This is when tag teams mattered to me. When I was a kid.
So a question for you guys, because there's two different titles, right? I feel like that in WWE. There is the title that is like the showcase title that Roman held, that now Cody Rhodes holds.
Yep.
I would only kind of put McIntyre and Seth Rollins in that realm.
He's open.
And
Drink.
oh god, okay. The other title, I think sooner rather than later, you're gonna have Gunther, AJ Styles, like these type of guys. I still feel like there's a divide between the two different titles.
Yes.
Yes.
I feel like the title that Cody has has about 5 people that could get it,
Yeah.
and the other title is like 15 people, which I like. It's like the newly established IC title.
You are 100% correct, but I think what they're going to do, the World Heavyweight Championship, they're going to start trying to focus on making that big, building the lineage of it at least. So they're going to put some top stars.
They're gonna do a bunch of like people
what
that
Triple
are
H
hard
did-
workers, not even hard workers, just people that are gonna put the title on the line more frequently.
Right. So what Triple H did say in the press conference, and if you haven't watched it, he said, what do you do with a title that doesn't have any lineage? You put it on Seth Rollins and let him go.
Yes.
And honestly, the Seth Rollins run, amazing.
Phenomenal, yeah.
And
I 100% agree with you. Before this match starts, I want to get this out. Seth Rollins made that title what it is today,
Yes.
and people want that title. So if you're looking at it, that it's not going to ever be bigger than what Roman Reigns, the title that Cody has. That's always going to be.
But it's the B storyline.
Going to make it mean something.
But yeah, the B storyline is fucking incredible.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, God.
Because
But
everything.
The beautiful thing about it is that B storyline.
It could be a storyline
Yes.
when it needs to be.
Yes.
Yeah, it's perfect. I love it.
So, and I think that what Triple H might do is they might go back to the brand pay-per-views. And I'm all for that. If that makes sense. Where you have a 2-month build to a fucking title. But the 4 big pay-per-views, Triple H is going to make, and he's already doing it, and you can see it. SummerSlam meant a lot. Survivor Series meant a lot. WrestleMania means everything.
Yep.
Thing is, I'm okay with like a shared pay-per-view if this pay-per-view is gonna be majority SmackDown with like 2 Raw matches that are a tag team match and a title match, women's title or something like that.
Or a number 1 contenders match is fine.
Yeah. Like fill out the paper, like basically make it a SmackDown pay-per-view with a sprinkling of Raw,
Yeah.
and vice versa. You know what I mean?
Agreed.
So you don't completely leave out a brand.
Agreed. I agree.
Ric Flair move. Ric Flair move.
Yeah. Fuck. Here we go.
Oh my god! Every second it's a Ric Flair move.
Yes.
Well, he had to stop because the people were trying to get to him. Ric Flair is so fucking over.
Well, they said Eric Bischoff said it best. He could go out to that ramp, kill a fucking puppy, and people would still cheer him.
His ass. Yeah, Ric Flair was, even as a dickhead, as a heel, so fucking over.
I mean, okay, so it's weird because I would not believe the same thing for Roman Reigns, but he's like this era's version of that.
So, just for everybody's knowledge, Dusty Rhodes is wearing two different boots. One boot, they have done an angle throughout the year where they broke Dusty Rhodes' ankle. Or is that later on? No, it's this year. So, yeah, this is some good shit. This storyline, and I've said this before we got on here. This is the build to 3940 WrestleMania, and they just pulled the trigger on Cody. They didn't pull the trigger on Dusty. But again, Dusty was booking this shit because
I don't.
Go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead. No, you finish.
So I was just gonna say, we all know who wins this match. If you don't, I'm not gonna spoil it. I'm not gonna spoil it for everybody that's watching us, but they do build. What Dusty is doing is he's building another pay-per-view called the Great American Bash. And they do a tour, the Great American Bash Tour, which culminates in a stadium, outdoors in the middle of July, where Dusty, and I'm telling you, Dusty wins, but he ends up having to relinquish the title. Right? But he ends up winning the title in a steel cage against Ric Flair at the Great American Bash, the last Great American Bash. And the Great American Bash ultimately becomes the next pay-per-view for WCW or NWA. Dusty Rhodes was really good. He hot-shotted people a lot, but he was really good at doing long-term storytelling. Really good. And this is where Triple H gets his ideas from. And I think this is ultimately where he got his idea for the Cody story. He had a built-in story with the title, and then he just did this. So if you go back and watch, you don't have to go back and watch it, and I have gone back and watched it, and I see the linear storytelling that Triple H did with the Cody Rhodes story as to what they did here. With this storyline.
But it's also, I feel like because Triple H is just like a student of the game,
so
he is paying homage to left, right, and center. Oh my god, I'm just gonna be just chugging this, to be honest.
Well, anytime Ric Flair does anything, it's a Ric Flair move, right?
Well, I mean, as long as it's a Ric Flair move.
Flair move.
Flap. Yeah, there you go. Chop, Ric Flair move. He didn't woo, though.
Oh, here it comes. Here it comes.
Oh, he's just taking punches.
Here it comes. And
that's Ric Flair. Yeah. Undertaker's podcast. I haven't heard any of the Undertaker's podcast, Alpha.
He tells stories about.
I mean, I like wrestling podcasts, but there's only so much.
If you're telling me a story of what it was like to be on the road and stuff, those are the stories that I like.
Or the stuff we didn't hear about in the locker room.
The stuff we hear about in the locker room. I mean, sure. I like those stories.
I like the pranks and stuff like that.
Oh, the ribs? Oh, yeah. Come on, man. Those are great.
They had a genius idea when they based a show on that.
So I was listening to right now I'm listening to something to wrestle in between the Jim Cornette. I love listening to Jim Cornette review wrestling. It's fucking great. He just gets so angry. But he'll tell a story about just what it was like to be on the road. I fucking love listening to him. But the something to wrestle with, they're telling this story. Like they just listened to Sonny in the WWF and Conrad, if Conrad Thompson, he asked Bruce Pritchard, have you ever seen, did you ever, rumor and innuendo is that somebody took a shit in Sonny's bag? It's the fucking questions that we get, and you get dead silence from Bruce Pritchard
how
for like
big is
a
Batista's
minute.
dick?
And he just is great. Sorry, I'm laughing incessantly. I apologize. Go on. You got something to say? Say it, fucker.
Yeah, that's why we listen to it also there, Alpha.
Bruce Pritchard. Fucking basement.
Uh-huh. I think he had to go pee and just didn't have time to tell us. Either that or he accidentally muted himself again.
Son of a bitch. He didn't mute himself because I
No, but you gotta remember, his mic, if he flips it up, it mutes itself and doesn't mute it there. Pockets. And Tinker Toes. Or
Twinkle
Toes.
Toes. Twinkle Toes, Pockets. He calls Trent Beretta and fucking Chuck Taylor and Orange Cassidy the Pudding Gang. It's fucking great. The names he makes up. Like fucking who is it? Like he has to fucking Brian Last has to remind him what the actual name is. I think it's Jade Cargill. He keeps calling her Jane. Or no, Mercedes Moan.
Yes.
It's Monet. And then he goes, yeah, Monet, money. He just acts like a dick. It's fucking great. He knows who it is. It's stupid. Dusty Rhodes selling the leg. Dusty Rhodes selling the leg. So good. Dusty Rhodes is so good.
What a waste of money. Mercedes Moné
Yes.
for AEW. Like they expected, I think, a spike in viewership, but she is not great.
No.
Honestly, the way I look at it is like if Bayley left WWE and went to AEW,
Bayley would be.
This is what you're gonna get. This is what you're gonna get. You're not gonna get a spike in viewership because nobody cares.
So I have assumed, I have come to the assumption, in summary, of AEW that they don't do their shows for, and it's starting, people are starting to realize you need to start bringing in casuals or you're never going to grow. I think they don't care, and they're just going to continue.
Well, they've never really cared, but
they're happy with the 700,000 viewers that they get on average.
Well, the problem is it's 700,000 now, and then it's going to be 600, and then it's going to be 500.
I don't know if that'll. They're getting the hardcore wrestling fans. Those people that are watching AEW now will probably never turn away, only if they die.
I think they can go from 700 to 600 and that
they have.
honestly, I
So
think their actual audience is about 500,000 diehard fans.
No, right now their actual audience is about 750 to 800.
I know what I'm saying is like I think their actual audience is 500,000, but you have the clingers on of people that have like bought into what they were doing at the time.
So they start with 9 usually because they do the ratings. So Brian Last and Jim Cornette, they explain the ratings, and they get the 938,000 from the Big Bang Theory, which is the lead into AEW Dynamite. 15
The
minutes
fact
after
that 938,000 people are watching reruns of The Big Bang Theory makes you feel sad for mankind.
That's this last week. And
No
then and then 15 minutes the next segment they drop to like 757,000 people.
Yeah. So it's people that left their TV on.
Yeah.
But then it stays there. And then when a certain group of people come on,
that have nothing to do
the Young
with
Bucks,
fucking...
Orange Cassidy, they drop to about 675,000 people.
This is what I'm saying. I think 600,000 is their actual number. Like, once they even out from the hype and the signings and all this other shit, they will be our ROH. They'll be in that grouping.
Essentially what AEW is Tony Khan is showing, hey, I'm rich. I'm going to do a show weekly and fantasy book.
Yeah, well, the problem with that is this is what is this hold?
It's
the fuck is this?
It's horrible.
Well, that is...
it's because he has his ankle, that's why. Okay.
Yeah, he has...
Terrible. Whatever that was, it was horrible.
He's trying to get him to break the ankle hold.
The problem with AEW is that they'll never get back to... They'll never recoup the costs of creating the company and signing all these people for millions of dollars. They're going to operate in the red for a very long time, in my mind.
They'll never get out of the black, because Tony...
And the problem is, like, once the yearly shit comes in and they're like, okay, we're like fucking negative $3 million or negative $10 million.
Yeah.
Who are you going to sign? Yeah. Because everybody that needs to go there is going to have to take a massive hit to be there. You're not going to be able to offer these $5 million, $3 million contracts willy-nilly. And the fact that you paid fucking John Moxley $5 million, yet he's the champion of a company you aren't in control of?
Exactly.
Makes no fucking sense.
This is why
I feel like it's just like you're so it's 100% a Tony Khan problem.
Yeah, but this is also why Triple H and Vince McMahon don't let their performers go wherever they want.
Well,
I mean, look at any other business. If somebody's gonna be like, "Yeah, you can work for us," but I mean, even my job, I can't work for certain people because of the aspects of my job.
Correct.
Like, yeah, you can't automatically work for like straight up competitors or other things.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Tomorrow night we'll talk more about it.
I feel like when it comes to AEW, that ship is sinking.
It is, and he just doesn't. As long as they have said it. As long as Tony Khan is able to feed money into the company, it'll be here.
So far, okay, so say we fast forward 5 years and AEW is dead. What killed AEW in my mind?
AEW itself.
What happened with CM Punk?
Yeah.
Will be. It's not just what happened with him in the company, but the fact they went out of their way to show it.
Yeah.
Everybody, that made no sense.
Not only show it, but also prove everything that CM Punk was. CM Punk said was 100% true.
Well, I would say it's 100%.
I think that
it's about 95%.
Well, I mean, I just feel like that might be the worst thing to date that they've done.
It is.
No, well, they built that show, yes, because then Will Ospreay coming out and crying about fucking
that whole thing
that was terrible.
Was bad, man. It was really bad.
It just
that whole
made
show
me
was a
like
very bad
really
look.
well. Is he telling lies? It's when somebody has to come out and cut a fucking promo on a fucking guy that comes out and says if you don't want to do the grind, there must be some validity to it. There has to be, or else you wouldn't. Come
I feel like Ospreay and a lot of like Kazuchika Okada, a lot of these guys are like, I already did the grind. I don't need to grind again.
What grind?
But if you're gonna move from company to company, it's not the grind. You need to understand how we do shit.
Yes.
You can't just come in and be like, well, I'm gonna be like I was in New Japan or what I was in AEW. And like,
you can't be like
what
that.
they do, like production wise, is very
so
different. Like what I'm seeing is like, oh, we just hired Leonardo DiCaprio to be the lead actor. He doesn't need to learn anything.
Well,
it's just because he's a big name, we hired him.
What did I say to you about Tama Tonga?
Yeah.
Him coming to WWE is probably going to be like, look, you motherfuckers that went to AEW, you're fucking stupid.
Yep.
You're dumb. You're dumb. The grind doesn't mean the grind. The grind means actually learning what they have to offer.
But I mean, AJ Styles is fucking 10,000 legs up against the entire AEW roster. I don't care if it's Kenny Omega or any of those guys. He is the original he's the OG version of all those guys.
Yes.
And he had to learn the ropes in WWE.
Like Carl
so
Anderson.
Shut the fuck up
Carl
with
Anderson,
that.
Luke Gallows. I would even call him more of an OG because he was in WWE.
Well, I'm like saying, like, if you're gonna compare like high echelon wrestlers to other, like, in ring at least, people that are beasts, AJ Styles actually had to learn.
Yeah.
Oh, he did, but he was
so like.
I would like
but also like AJ Styles worked for a bunch of different production companies.
And we can talk more about it tomorrow. I would liken him to a Kurt Angle.
Yes, but like the thing is, like, even though he's a fast learner, they still required him to learn, and we still heard.
Ric Flair's bleeding.
God, of course he is. But AJ Styles still had to learn, right? Like, and this is where like Will Ospreay's fucking spiel is so tone deaf.
It is
because it doesn't have to do with like
It's him being tone deaf.
Yeah, it doesn't have to do with what you. Yeah, well, I mean, Tony Khan had to approve it, so it is.
Tony Khan allowed it, but that's
it is. It's still reflective on. It's still reflective on Tony Khan.
Will Ospreay is definitely tone deaf to the business, completely and totally, especially in.
My problem with Will Ospreay is, I think he is a very good in-ring competitor.
Absolutely, 100% agree.
I think he's got really solid talent on the mic. But the problem is he's not willing to accept that when you move from company to company,
Ric Flair Move.
You have to learn you have to learn the ropes.
Yes. You have to learn
what
their camera positions are going to be. You got to learn how they set up certain spots.
And you're not going to be treated like fucking the second coming of Jesus Christ.
Just because you were considered the fourth best wrestler by PWI doesn't mean WWE thinks.
Okay, so the way I look at it is, if Will Ospreay joined WWE, I'm looking at NXT champion or mid card.
At best, yes.
Yeah, he would never be world champion in my mind. Never. He doesn't have enough of it unless he's going to develop it.
I mean, come on. This dude is thinking himself better than fucking Shinsuke Nakamura, who went through NXT.
Okada, I wouldn't compare. I think that Will Ospreay, if he didn't want to do it, because here's the reason why, and I say this because I think he did this because he thinks he is as good as everybody says he is.
And he's not.
He's good.
I mean, okay, so here's the thing. He might very well join the WWE roster and be like fucking the best thing since sliced bread. But they don't know that. They can't trust the teachings of every other company in the world.
100%.
And the entirety of their audience really doesn't really know who you are. You have to have a base of establishment.
100% agree.
Honestly, I would compare him to McIntyre.
Yeah.
Where McIntyre came in and we've all said like this guy's fucking great. Right?
Right. Yep.
He's done everything, he's ready to be champion. But WWE is like, nope. We still need to work with him. We need to do something with him. This, I think, is what he was against. The idea that I'm going to spend 2 years working the WWE system to get to a place where I think I deserve to be right now.
Yeah, no.
And
that's the way I look at it.
This is and I wouldn't say
Ric
that
Flair
Triple
Move.
H was talking specifically to him, but he was talking
He
about
was talking
people
to
like him.
anybody who was looking to join the WWE. If you're not here to
Well,
learn and work, you're not
right,
coming
but
here.
he was talking about people like him.
Well, this is the weird thing because I watched what Triple H said, and I didn't automatically think
Ospreay.
this motherfucker.
Yeah.
I thought anybody that's in the same fucking realm
Yeah.
that isn't in WWE, that has established himself somewhere else, they're still going to need to establish themselves in WWE.
Yes.
And for him to take it so personal,
It's
like,
bit of
I
the
realize
guilty
why
conscience
they
there.
didn't fucking sign him.
That's why I said there must be some validity to what he's saying.
Honestly, I feel like he talked to
Triple H
WWE about.
proved his
I honestly feel like there was a conversation between him signing with WWE, and the conversation was broached to be like, "Well, we'd like you to be in NXT and be a champion, or we're gonna debut in someone in the main roster where you're mid card." And the guy was like, "Nope,
Because
I didn't work so hard to be mid card or NXT." It's like, well, you ain't fucking Roman Reigns.
No.
That's for goddamn sure.
No, he's not, and not even fucking close.
He's not Seth Rollins. He's not AJ. He's not Cody. He's mid card at best.
Yep.
He would have gotten exposed so quickly in WWE that his stock would have dropped so low. He would have been part of the WrestleMania releases.
I think his in-ring ability would have carried him. But
I think he is a very solid entry mid-card talent with the ability to be one of those guys that are like cusping on main event.
Shawn Michaels.
Yeah. Like he's in that realm. Like you see how hard Seth Rollins had to work to be main event type talent.
Bruce Pritchard said Vince never wanted Shawn Michaels to be the top guy.
Yeah, well, Vince was also a fucking idiot half the time.
Well, at the time.
At the time, yeah, he was in love with big muscly men.
But then again, Shawn Michaels he's like, oh my god, maybe you're right.
Well, you get so good that no matter what the mindset is, you can't be ignored. This is like the idea of, I don't know. I feel like I've liked him as a talent, and he has potential main event ability. It's just
so Tommy
you decided to.
Tommy Young. Okay, so if you've seen here, Tommy Young just got
knocked
out, but Tommy Young got interfered with. So Tommy Young got knocked out of the ring. Arn Anderson came in. Tommy Young was going to call for the bell. So right now, we're getting close to the end of this match, and it's get ready to drink.
No.
And I just finished my beer on that last. That was the finish. So Dusty Rhodes wins the very week after that.
So many people wearing fucking
And that's where
suit pants.
This is where I actually am watching NWA.
This is the WrestleMania all over again, guys.
Yeah.
You got the everybody in the back coming out and celebrating with him.
Yep. Yep. But there's one little twist, and I just told it to you. And you can watch the Mid-Atlantic, or no, it's the World Championship Wrestling.
Okay.
So everybody's going home happy, right? So they really, right here, Arn Anderson came into the ring. Tommy Young was gonna fucking call for the bell. Ole Anderson came in. This is pretty good storytelling, to be honest with you, and it's just built another pay-per-view. Is all it did. This match alone just started. Roll up 1, 2, 3. It's a great finish, but it's a finish where everybody goes home happy, but they aren't going to be too happy.
It's so weird because, like, I remember having conversations with you guys. And I'm like, oh, WrestleMania needs to be that show where everything kind of ends, and I disagree with myself.
Well, yes, because now they're doing it right.
Yeah, because this year, WrestleMania, yes, certain things ended, but it birthed other things.
Yes.
Yes.
I guess I like the idea of, like, the main storylines coming to an end, but then, like, out of the ashes, something else gets born. And that's what's happening with the Bloodline and all that.
The Bloodline story is going to be interesting, leading to Survivor Series.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
I really think. And I think where it's going to... Roman Reigns...
You're going to have the Bloodline versus the Rock version of it?
I think Roman Reigns is going to show up when The Rock and Cody face each other. And Roman's going to be like, I don't want the fucking title. I want The Rock. He stole my label as Tribal Chief. He realizes that it's not the title that makes him the Tribal Chief. What makes him the Tribal Chief is being a leader. And that is where Roman Reigns will be like...
I mean, if they're smart, and I know, like, they had Solo kind of come out and be like, I'm, like, the idea of him being the Tribal Chief.
Yes.
I feel like if they run for that for a bit, and they do...
slowly reveal that it's The Rock who's actually in charge.
Oh, it's The Rock that's behind it.
Yeah, but it's also like I think they should just do like him being in charge for a while, and then like all you hear is Roman's entrance music.
But you keep hearing
No.
You keep hearing Solo going by order of the Tribal Chief.
They're fighting over the microphone now.
Yeah.
That's great. Him about.
But this is why I like if they did Solo going forever as being like by order of the Tribal Chief, they don't reveal, and obviously it's fucking The Rock, right?
Right.
But I feel like the mic drop for Roman's return should be against Solo, and he should beat the fucking shit out of all of the fucking family, and be like, I am the only Tribal Chief, and then you bring in The Rock.
Right.
Yeah, then you bring in The Rock.
They actually
I don't know.
They actually do a trial where Roman Reigns does the whole, and then The Rock comes out and he goes,
does a gauntlet
you think
kind of thing.
It's the final.
I feel like
it's the final boss gimmick.
I feel like The Rock will take helm of Tribal Chief before Roman comes back. Or at least be alluded to before Roman comes back.
Oh, yeah.
Right? So, like, I mean, they're already doing that now.
Well,
but word of the Tribal Chief, you can do this. And it's going to be, like, kind of like The Undertaker during the fucking ministry shit.
No,
It's
it's
like,
Vince.
I am not actually the final boss. It's this.
It was me all
But to
along,
get
Austin.
to, but if we get to WrestleMania and we have Roman versus The Rock,
Aru, I'm gonna tell you right now, PWI has Will Ospreay is like right now. I think he was like number 3.
he is a very good
He's a
in-ring
very
worker.
good ring in.
Not gonna lie, the guy is fucking really
Will
good.
Ospreay, and I've said this, I love Will Ospreay. I think he's a very good in-ring performer. He is one of the few guys that I really care to watch on AEW because he can wrestle.
Yeah.
He can do it all. He can do all the flippy shit, but he doesn't have to do the flippy shit. He's the kind of wrestler that I really like. He does the strong style shit. He's the everyman's wrestler because he can.
Well,
can,
I mean, I think that
whatever match he's involved in, he can. What do you call that? Adapt.
adapt. Yeah. He's
that
good at
guy.
everything.
He's that guy.
But like,
His
I think.
attitude sucks.
Well, no. I think like when you're basically like you have more qualifications than the job like actually entails. The one thing they want you to actually prove is, can you follow orders?
Yes.
Can you work there? Like, you might be the fucking best guy in the business, but like the reason when the application comes through and they're like, well, can you do this? We're gonna put you on this. This is what we're gonna do with you, and you like throw a fit and go somewhere else.
Yeah.
That like what they're actually like measuring on you is maturity of fucking employment. It's not what you can do. They know what you can do, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're gonna be this hip person that's like, well, unless I'm in the main event, I'm not showing up.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I listened to Jim Cornette the other day, and they have some audio of Kenny Omega talking about the Brawl Out. And I'll tell you what, right now, Kenny Omega, I think, is finding out that the Bucks are not the answer to anything.
Well, Kenny Omega, I think I saw this thing. I don't know if it's true, but Kenny Omega's like, I should have never been made an EVP.
He did.
I don't know what I'm doing.
He said it. He said it. He said, I should never be an EVP.
I'm telling you, man, one of the biggest mistakes in wrestling.
The only reason I was an EVP is because I helped start and I'll help
one of
people.
the biggest mistakes in wrestling, Kenny Omega being an EVP and joining on AEW.
Yeah.
And WWE, oh my God. He would have been
He would have
between
a rocket
Ricochet
shot
and
in his
AJ
ass.
Styles.
I appreciate that, Aru, but I can't wrestle anymore. I mean, I can wrestle, but I might dislocate my hip. But
Wait, what is it?
Aru said wrong. I got counter 3, basement F4.
So about PWI ratings.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, is 4 good?
Well, it's top 4.
Is
It's 1
4
through
like?
100.
You're so basically.
Am I the top? Is all I need to.
No, you're number 4 to my.
Oh,
number
I
1.
am the worst. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
it's usually 1 to 100. So.
Well, no, but
Come on, Aru. Come on, dog.
Aru's just being.
And put me at 4. Holy shit, man! I suck your.
Well, you usually just as a tag team, you just.
Well, that was your fault.
But no, you just stood there and watched me.
Yeah, I'm a watcher.
Well, that's why you're number 4.
Hey, you didn't. I watched you lose.
And then
is
you
what I did.
now you're bitching that you're number 4. Well, Will Ospreay, let me
Is
tell
number
you
4
what.
good though? I don't know. I'm feeling number 4 is the best. So that's what
It's
I'm
just
gonna
a
go
higher number than 1, but not
Mm-hmm.
being number 1. Number 1 means you're the best.
I think 4 might be you're the best.
No, it's
Well, I mean, we don't know. Aru has to answer. I mean, we don't know.
But that's about all I have.
75? Yeah, you could. If 75 is a good number.
Let's
No, it's descending.
That means you're.
I'm descending into madness.
If you're number 75, you're nowhere near number 1.
Oh my god, what is he doing to me? Why is he doing this to me? I thought it was a person to the people.
I'm drunk. So we accomplished our mission for tonight.
Mm-hmm.
I was very skeptical to do this, but because I do have to get up tomorrow and go pick up.
I have to work tomorrow, for fuck's sake.
But this was fun. I had fun.
75.
We will try.
Sorry.
We will try to do this again, but we'll pick a different Starcade. It might be an older one. We might pick Starcade 97 or 98.
That's
We'll
newer,
pick
not older.
Starcade 2024.
Starcade 97, I think that's Sting Hogan.
Who?
We gotta do the one that was Sting Ric Flair. Is that Ric Flair
Sting
running?
and Ric Flair never wrestled. That's a Great American Bash. Are you...
Either way, we need to do that pay-per-view too, because seeing Ric Flair come up behind Sting going...
I don't
and it's directed at his ass.
I don't remember doing
cinema. That is cinema.
Number 4. Sorry, I'm still stuck up on this.
So, that being said, I want to thank everybody for being here. This is fun. I enjoy doing these things. Y'all, I will see you tomorrow night for No Bucks Given. We're gonna talk.
I hope I'm still alive.
That's fine. I mean, we'll still be alive. So for the wrestling aspect, we'll just go over the big stuff that happened. I'll talk about what happened in the shows, but nothing really big happened this week. There's a couple of things.
A few, but
many. So we'll talk about it, but we'll talk to y'all tomorrow night. Please join us. Have a great night. Stay safe and be well.
Oh shit, I have to end this.
Yeah.